All right.
Good work, Alfred.
Oh, and do try to keep out of the muck down there. Remember who has to clean your suit.
All right. Who are shades is here? Who needs luck or good things to happen? We have ham to earn. Exactly. Tonight we're gonna plat the bat.
Hello, Batman? It's Barbara. Sorry for hacking into your comms, but I need a favor. Some evidence crate's gone missing. Army-grade stuff, and no one here's doing anything about it. So I'm sending
Barbara,
you
why is
location
Gotham
information.
being
Use your
Gotham
weapons
PD
to
militarized anyway?
It'll fry their circuits and render the stuff useless.
We are, eh? I think we are. Alright. Alright, so we need to go to ground level actually for...
Pretty sure that's him. Let's throw that book at this clown.
Alright, Constantine wants to jump in at some point. Yeah, that should be okay, I mean... I hope I'm in the right place.
This is how I Code 4!
Tell you what, Constantine, you want in now? I'll jump in on air if you want in. The heck. Should probably pause the game though before something bad happens to me. If you don't want in now, that's okay too. Because hey, cool. I think this is the sewer entrance after all. Easy if you're there too. Fine as well as like. One day this cough will go away. Alright, so 10 hostiles, 0 armed. Oh yeah, this part.
Strange. These are Black Mask's men. Not the kind of guys I'd expect to find.
Jet, weren't you in?
Sewers.
Oh, I should have. Ah, stupid. Fuck. Okay, hold on.
Let's get personal. He packs a punch.
Shit, okay. So, are we gonna have to restart checkpointing? I don't think right this second, but it's getting there for sure. If I can get rid of the last armored guy, I think we're in good shape.
You messed with the wrong crew.
There we go. Okay, I think we're all set. Now we can just fuck it and do evade punches. Whoa.
I was a box.
In fact, actually, let's take out these guys too. Ah, I didn't mean to do it on. No, I didn't.
This is my town.
Stupid of me. What do we got next?
Ahoy.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Better. Video games make me feel better.
Yeah. That cough.
I know that cough is killing me though. See,
I hate summer colds.
same.
Coughs in general.
I mean, I should be probably grateful that's all it is, more or less. But you know.
Given the state of the world, yeah, I would say
Yeah.
so.
So, hey, how you been doing?
Oh, you know, not too bad.
Cool. Let me know when you want to up Parsec, or if you want to stay on the stream. I don't care. Whatever you'd like. What Batman? Why would you? Oh, and I'm not even like anywhere. Batman. You can come in, Leedsy. It's fine. Where the hell was I now? Shit. Oh. All the way down
See.
here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at the moment, I see you on top of pipes and going splash.
Yeah. Like I said, let me know when you're connecting via Parsec, because, or if you don't want to, don't worry about it. I don't care.
I'm gonna give it a shot here.
It's fine. You know what? It's fine. Don't even worry about it.
All right. I mean, it's not like I said anything I haven't seen before.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right. So once we do that part, hack this part. Let's see here. Pump access done. Okay, then we fly here for this last guy, and we are set.
Indeed, we are.
Yeah, this is great. I'm also downloading Alien Isolation in the background, and this is not actually hurting anything, so perfect. Okay.
Well, that's bonus.
Yeah. I like that game. You ever play that game?
I have not. No.
It's really, really good. My opinion. Alright, so... Where am I going here? This way?
Test. Anyone here?
Hi.
Hello.
I'm under the GC.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Why are black masks men holding
That's
not
good.
too
It's
bad.
Friday.
The cops have always been on his payroll.
It is Friday.
One more week of my existing schedule, and then I'm going to start working normal human being hours. So that'll be nice.
Quickly.
Let's get into this fight here. Okay, get this guy down so armored guy 1 can get taken down. Get this guy here. This guy here. I am doing the fuck it method of fighting, but
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
yep. Alright, get rid of armored guy 2.
Actually, in this mode.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm like kind of not really taking many chances this one.
Nope,
Done.
you've got that down. I mean,
Yep, and the further into the game you get, the even higher the stakes are gonna get, so
Yeah.
may as well.
I was very thrilled with how well you did last night, I gotta say.
Oh, thank you. So you know what?
You
I
took
wanna-
less time with Deathstroke that time than you did in New Game Plus when you had lives.
Yeah, that was really impressive, actually.
Thank you. I was annoyed it took the 3rd try, but whatever. I guess
Yeah.
something at a time.
I mean, if nothing else, it bodes well for future boss fights.
It does.
Oh. Shit, okay. Okay, I'm getting... Okay, nice, okay.
I'm done with this freak.
I'm just glad there aren't a whole lot of fights like this.
Yeah, alright. I took off his armor, so at least it's not going to be so bad.
Right.
I'm annoyed because, like, sometimes the instant takedown targets the martial arts guys, which doesn't always work. Oh, fuck.
Kind of evade out of a takedown, which sucks.
Yes. It's,
Honestly, there's a lot that the martial artist can wiggle out of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my time with you.
Good. Oh. Uh-oh.
No unnecessary chances.
Yeah, 1 second. 2, 3. Ultra stunning. And that should be it.
The telecom wires you're looking for run right through the chamber.
Okay, good. I was getting a little worried about that one.
Yeah, with good reason.
Alfred, confirm we now have access to the
Oh
National
god,
Criminal
yeah,
Database.
your health did get pretty low there.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
You can now perform DNA analysis.
But at least when you get down to just the heavy guy, it's a lot easier to
This
control.
photo is from the day
Yeah,
of the murder.
exactly. The problem is, like, the big guys can, like, kind of interrupt everything, you know, so...
Story. But here's something that
Yeah, as nice as it is that they could take their own guys out, yeah,
owns the Gotham Merchants Bay,
double-edged.
Trade-off there, like,
and he installed biometric security only
there's
he
honestly
could
no right
access.
answer.
Right.
Alfred, I have enough information to solve the Lacey Towers case. Here's what happened.
I don't care what happened, Batman.
I'm gonna guess it's the same as last time.
Alfred, see if you can find.
I will say, just for the record of it, too, I did not 100% Alien Isolation. There's actually quite a lot I didn't do in that, which is odd, because I love that game to pieces, but whatever. Someday. Who cares?
Actually, I haven't seen that game at all.
It's, like, it's so wonderful. It's like one of my favorite horror games of all time. It's like, what's neat is it's like most horror games, like you can't like unknow Pyramid Head, but like the AI in Alien Isolation's so good that it's like random every time you play it. So, mwah, chef's kiss.
Yeah, I do know that there are a lot of times when horror games kind of lose their edge because they become so predictable. Like the AI does the same thing every time. So basically, with Alien Isolation, you just constantly got to be on your toes, right?
Yeah, exactly.
After all she's been through. But I'll have her right away soon enough. Don't you worry about that.
Screw off, Hatter. Screw off. Yeah, it's not a perfect game either for because like there's some things I don't like about it, which I totally agree with as well. They have a little trouble sticking the landing. Like I feel like the company was kind of like had a bunch of devs who were like, I think it should end like this, and it's like, boys, you can both marry me, kind of thing. Where it's like, how about we just like end it a million? And it's like, no, pick one, you know. But
Yeah, like cut it in half.
yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just there's a lot, you know. There's like a big climactic explosion that's like, we should stop it here, and then even an escape sequence, and then there's like another thing to go, and you're like, oh come on, like, you know, you did it already. Just stick
Yeah,
the
that
one.
sounds like it would really throw off the pacing.
That's what. Yeah, I feel like Sega, when they worked with them, they're like, you gotta add more. It's like, this is only like an 8-hour game, and it's like kind of like, no, it's actually fine as like a 6 to 8 hour game. It's like really well done, you know. So, but, you know, or there's like minor gunplay, like you don't have to really engage with, but like, and it's, some of it's good, but a lot of it is not, you know, like, it's like, this is not a game where we need combat, you know, so, but, And you don't have to do it. Whatever. Anyway, look. Well, enough about this. We got to talk about Batman.
Yes.
There is a Batman versus Alien, isn't there? Isn't that like a thing?
If that's anything, that's a comic.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
I mean, comics love their crossovers. I wouldn't be surprised if it existed. I mean, there's Batman meets Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. There's like
That's
Batman.
true.
There's Batman versus Predator. I know.
Yes.
Wasn't there a Batman and Scooby-Doo crossover too at some point?
I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, you mean outside of the cartoon? Because can confirm on the cartoon.
I feel like most of Batman versus stuff is just basically you root for Batman against a tougher foe, and well, I'm basing that on that. It's like Batman versus Predator and Batman versus Superman, you know. But because I mean, for me, it's like, you know, and I'm sure I've talked about this before, but like Batman versus Superman is pretty much, well, Superman would win, so how would Batman actually weasel out of that? You know, that kind of thing.
I
But
do like that matchup because it basically means that he's got to outsmart him to some degree.
yeah, totally agreed. I do enjoy the matchup. The only one like this, yeah, like the Zack Snyder one, like the fight's fun and all. I don't like that Superman falls for like the kryptonite grenade twice. You know what I mean? Where it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, that seemed like a little bit of a reach.
Right. Or even if like he fell for it a different way or something, but it was like exactly the same move twice and it just worked again. You know.
Like, I was at such a disadvantage when I was watching that because I just plain don't know enough about Superman. It's just so not my thing. So I've heard a lot of people saying that Lex Luthor was really out of character, and I'm just like, is he? Like, I can't tell.
I hear you.
Compared to other versions, yes, but in the notion of kind of remaking Lex Luthor with a, you know, different take, you know, I mean, what was Lex Luthor before? Well, he's more industrialist. Now they made him a tech maven. It's like that kind of makes a bit more sense.
Right.
And you know, yeah, he was very much like if Marcus Zuckerberg went completely mad with power or something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of how I read it too. Actually, that reminds me too. One of the past streams, someone had asked me, since I was saying Jim Carrey was so miscast as the Riddler, who would I cast in his place? I still don't really have an answer to that, but I do have an idea of what I want the performance to be. Jesse Eisenberg as Mark Zuckerberg in the social network, that persona of how he portrays Mark Zuckerberg, whether it's accurate or not, I have no idea, but that's just kind of how I see the Riddler, where he just kind of has this sort of standoffish, I'm so much smarter than you, why are you even talking to me kind of attitude. And he kind of pitches a fit when things don't go exactly his way and just starts talking really quickly when he gets upset, sort of thing. The only problem is, of course, you know, Jesse Eisenberg was a little kid at the time that the Schumacher movies came out, so it couldn't have been him specifically, but that's the sort of performance I would want to see. Whatever actor would be able to pull that off.
Right.
Actually got into a huge conversation with my family about Batman and actors while I was thinking this over. I started realizing that Tommy Lee Jones, you know, as Two-Face, I feel like he could have actually done a pretty good job if it hadn't been a Schumacher movie. Like, if they had been more serious about it, I think he actually would have been a really good Two-Face.
I tend to think so.
Something's jamming my signal.
I mean, he's a good enough actor. He can, you know, he can finagle that sort of thing easily enough.
I definitely think he could get the Two-Face persona down. I'm not as sure about Harvey Dent, but that's mostly just because I've seen Tommy Lee Jones in so many more rough, like, black and white, this is the way it's gonna happen roles.
Yeah, the Fugitive.
Yeah,
very
stuff
much.
like that.
I love the Fugitive too. Loved him in it.
Ava Soul says they've never actually watched Batman Forever or Batman and Robin, they just can't do it. I don't blame you for that, it is kind of hard to get through, depending on what level of Batman fan you are.
I'm here to tell you, my buddy and I, back when Batman and Robin came out, we actually paid for an advanced screening of that. So we paid at $10, which at the time was, you know, expensive, and boy,
Thanks.
Boy, did we regret that.
Industries steel mill. Joker's taking Sionis
But you
there.
got an
He's gonna
unforgettable
kill him,
experience.
Unless I get there first.
This Joker sounds
Yeah,
dangerous.
not for the reasons that they intended when they made that, but yes.
But it was still the experience they advertised.
So,
He's the one who hired the assassins.
And it must be he who...
Not
I love your efficiency at these predator encounters now, Beef. This is insane how fast you are.
Yeah, it's gotten very slick.
that could have been faster. But thank you. Ow. Okay, so let's see. We just did bank. So if this is about Sionis, I think next up is kind of like steel mill.
Yep. And
So we've got Copperhead coming up.
Yep. And then we head to the hotel. And hopefully we won't bang our heads against the wall repeatedly. When we get to the penthouse.
Oh, fun times.
What's the penthouse again? What do I have to worry about there?
Bane.
Oh, yeah, right.
Fun times with Bane.
Yep. Well, that's the key is, you know, we're going to make sure you're paying as close attention to your health as humanly possible in that first
We're just gonna
part
start
of Bane
randomly
fight.
screaming the word health.
Yep.
Yep. You are not getting out of that first Bane fight with any more than one hit taken if we can help it.
I think that's...
Yep,
yeah,
I think
that's
one hit
wise.
is max.
I agree with you both.
Preferably perfect, but... I mean,
Yeah.
it's a Bane fight. We're not gonna hold it against you if you take a hit.
Right.
This guy is... No, you're not done?
Logi-chan has arrived.
Nice.
Says Twitch didn't give them a notification, so that sucks. But
Logi-chan,
welcome.
Didn't you see my rant about being mad in Discord? Not really.
Also, Logichan Beef did stream earlier, so
I
no
did. I played.
notification.
My daughter is playing Fall Guys. She really likes it.
I got that notification on my phone and I was so sad I wasn't at my computer. I really wanted to watch that.
Yeah, you know, it was funny. My son was actually down here with me at the time.
Oh, there's an ad for the Flying Graysons. Nice world building.
Yeah. So he kept looking over and whatnot because you know I had it on the big TV.
What did he think?
Of
He
Fall
was
Guys.
more concerned with the blocks that he was using to make the word one up.
My daughter has a Lego Mario set, and
Nice.
yeah, and what's cool actually about it is the Mario piece. Fine. He has like digital eyes. You know what I mean? Like they're
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Oh.
so like.
What do you think they're doing? Whatever they're doing, Black Mask deserves
Yeah, I think I saw a video on Tumblr or something talking about the digital eyes.
me neither. But
Alright, I'm like, yeah. Alright, this.
Logi-chan says they don't know how to read, sorry.
Okay, you don't need to.
You're forgiven.
Kurash8 says they
Shit.
want to time travel and have Billy D. Williams be Two-Face.
Should I get out of here and then I got hit?
Well, what'd you get hit by?
A bullet.
Not like a
Regular
sniper
bullet or a
would.
sniper?
Not a sniper. Regular bullet.
You're
You'll
okay.
be alright.
Yeah, just you know, stay out of sight.
As long as you get rid of the rest of them, your health is gonna come back anyway.
Right, you did the most important thing by getting rid of those two snipers right away.
find that damn noise?
Now your jammer may still be in the crate like it was in NG+.
I forgot.
He's down. Leave him and check around the area.
Yeah, we've got my son several Mario playsets, so he's actually got, you know, action figures, such as they are. And he's got like literally 5 different Marios, including a metal one.
Metal Mario? Nice.
Like the
Yeah.
character Metal Mario or actually made of metal?
No, it's just the character metal Marios.
Okay.
It's the
Like
same.
a Mario paperweight.
Yeah, it's the same pose as all the other ones, but it's like I picked up a couple of
What the?
items.
Oh, I got hit again. I think I'm gonna restart.
All right, well, do no unnecessary risks.
Yeah,
Right?
I feel like I could still pull that out, but I don't. I just.
If you're not feeling it, there's no wrong answer here.
Right. And that's one of those things too. I'm thinking about one of the predator encounters in the train station. The one where you've lured them out both times you've been there, and I'm thinking you probably don't want to do that this time. Like that one wound up a little bit on the risky side.
Me neither. But
All right, so this. All right, so this is sniper number 1.
Who calls himself a joker? Hell yeah. But you can't cross the
ain't that the story of our lives?
Chichikal says they wanted a Teddy Ruxpin, but they were always sold out, and so they never got one. That's unfortunate. I loved my Teddy Ruxpin as a kid.
I don't remember Teddy Ruxpin.
I remember it, but
It was the teddy bear that had like a tape player in his back, and he would read you a story.
and the eyes and the mouth would move.
Right.
I think my brother had one. I think I was too old for it.
Jammer.
Yeah,
just
my
said
sorts
it
of
was
stuffed toys were. I had a stuffed Ewok. Give you some sort
Pretty
of
cool.
idea. Yeah, it would have been worth something if I had kept its hood on it and not played with it so much.
That was the thing. That's the thing about like collector stuff too. It's like they're like, oh, it's like you have to keep everything in such pristine condition, but you're a kid, so why would you? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
that's it's like I almost feel
And
bad,
I don't
like, who are
think-
these children?
I don't think we knew or we could have expected that there would be such a market for this sort of thing anyway,
Yeah, collectible items are mostly just like, hey, this thing that you loved when you were a kid and you lost track of, well, you shouldn't have lost track of it.
Yep. That's the thing, and like my brother's like, Mom made me get rid of all my old like Batman comics and shit. It's like, but yeah, again, how would you ever have known? Well,
That's the thing. I
Yep.
mean, I'm kind of a collectible hoarder, for lack of a better term. Like, I have so many of the things that are now collectibles. They were just toys when I was a kid. But on the other hand, there was a point in my life where I was like kind of trying to force myself to grow up, and I'm like, no, like I'm never gonna be happy if I keep this stuff around. And I got rid of a bunch of it, and now I'm less happy. So I don't get rid of anything anymore.
well, I mean, for me, like, I kind of have to get rid of things at some point because I'm like, I like to hold on to stuff, and like, I am one of those people like, I'm absolutely gonna use this someday, and it's like, I have to do these like sessions where I'm like, no, I'm not. Like, I'm not gonna use this like broken. I'm not gonna fix this broken metal wrench by learning how to weld one day. That kind of deal.
Right.
So.
I just have such a problem with throwing things away in general, even when it's not collectible, if it's something like you were just saying.
Yeah.
I had a weird nostalgia situation where it's like my parents got rid of all my Transformers, and then I started reacquiring them. And I spent a lot of time in the Transformers community in my early online days. And then, turned right around and sold off most of them.
I have isolated the
That went better.
electromagnetic signal on electric
Yeah, I'd say.
gloves. You can track him with...
Shut up, Alfred.
So Snapman IM points out that it was weird when Beanie Babies became quote-unquote collectible while they were still also toys.
That's a good
I would
point.
actually posit that Beanie Babies may be part of the reason that toy collecting became such a big thing, because of, I don't know, it just seemed like one of the first big things that was like, hey, this is a toy for kids, but we have all decided that it has huge amounts of value right now, so now adults want the kid thing, and it just seems like that's kind of been normal ever since then.
Yeah, and I'd like to point out that the Beanie Baby craze and the Pokemon craze pretty much crossed over. And I worked at a comic book shop at the time, so you can imagine my day.
Oh wait,
I knew-
shit. The gun looker. Done. Okay.
I knew what a first edition Charizard would go for, believe you me.
I do.
I'll bet it goes for more now.
Ava Soul says they had a whole bunch of Asterix toys that would be worth a bunch. Bats McGee says their parents made them get rid of action figures and they found it traumatic. Seems like just a running theme of our parents made us give up things we love.
Figured I'd run in.
That was the thing. I feel bad because my parents did not. My mom was like, yeah, whatever. And hence like my copy of Snatcher. The CD works. The CD's in okay condition, but like the box and everything is crappy.
Obliterated.
And that's like, yeah, that's like the only like collectible thing that I have. Just because like nobody bought it, but you know.
Yeah, I'm trying
lucky
to.
because my mom never pressured me to get rid of stuff when I was a kid. She's kind of a closet nerd, so whenever I would be like, hey, check out this super weird geeky thing I got, she's like, oh cool, tell me more. But my dad, on the other hand, was like, even when I was a kid, he almost, for lack of a better description, would shame us just for having toys. Like, it was so weird. He just didn't want us to play with anything, like, ever. He basically just wanted us to be furniture.
For definite nerds as well, you know. I mean, the first movie they ever took me to is The Empire Strikes Back. And, you know,
Sorry,
not even 3 years old.
There's a turret up here.
Yeah,
Yep.
but you don't have to open the door.
Got it.
You know. Yeah, I don't remember if I was pressured in any way to get rid of my Star Wars figures, but I definitely did, and I got them for. I sold them for. Of all games, Back to the Future for the NES.
Oh no.
Which, yeah, I mean, I mastered the hell out of it because obviously, and I mean, the positive sense there was that after I had that game, I turned it around and I sold it as part of the way to pay for my Super NES. So, you know, in a way, the Star Wars figures turned into the Super NES. So that's okay.
Well, that's a better way of looking at it. I can get behind that.
Yeah, that's about the only way I can look at it and be sane about it. Whoever's decision that was, it was a bad one.
Kill him.
2, 3. Come on, die already, you jerks.
Frickin' seriously.
I'll do it. Sold a bunch of stuff for an LGN game. Ouch. Yeah, that's rough. I'm sorry.
So I can find the security code for the door.
What's funny is because when I sold them to the comic book shop that I wound up working at years later. So I actually remembered them well enough and thusly reacquired my Luke Skywalker and X-Wing gear because I knew exactly what it would look like if I found it, and I did.
Wait, where am I going in here? Let's forget this part.
Just back out the door you did that the turret was pointing at.
Okay.
I can disable that turret with my disruptor.
Because now Alfred will get you those codes.
Gotcha.
That turret is still armed. I should disable it with my disruptor.
No, I did that, Batman. It's done.
I don't have much time. I need to look for the security codes to the
I have to go on the computer.
Oh yeah.
I should watch out. That turret is still armed.
It's not armed, Batman. I keep.
Alfred, I'm uploading data from.
So I've managed to get the codes we just talked about a minute ago. You got the turret already, Batman.
It's like those guys yelling about the gun locker when you're 3 rooms away.
Yes.
So what's next?
Master Bruce, looking through.
Snapman I Am says Batman's having a bad brain day.
Well.
Too much blunt force trauma.
Mm-hmm.
To other people's brains.
Yeah, I guess Batman has sympathy pains.
Cool.
What was that?
What was that? Oh, that's Copperhead, I guess, is the idea. Alright, okay. So it's like a big fight. Alright, sorry, back to this. Where were we? It was Batman, right?
Way to...
Okay, let me show
Well, I was about to say to Copperhead, that's when we come back out. We're on our way down to the chemical lab.
we got a license.
Alright, I'm gonna...
I heard it ain't
I don't see...
that guy for real? Well, of course
What am I trying to say? I don't see... I don't see something.
This is inverse 20 questions.
Right. No, I don't see a gun locker is what I was trying to say. Sorry about that.
Oh, yeah, strange. Looks like there isn't one.
It's fine.
We'll take it, obviously.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still in the past. I'm still seeing a pause menu.
Wow.
Let me
That's
pause and
weird.
unpause the stream. There we go. My screen probably just froze.
Streaming's a funny game, so who knows what really happened. That did not hit me. I call BS.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah. That landed directly beside you.
That's fine, whatever.
Or indeed.
Dirkus of Dirkus says the weirdest dynamic of this game is Batman is still somehow an urban legend. You gotta keep in mind that he's only been doing this for a year, and this is probably the most public incident he's had.
Most asses he's had to kick in one night, that's for sure.
Sure.
Most high profile ones too.
Yeah.
Good, so let's unarmor him. Ah! Big guy keeps interrupting. Go get rid of armor guy 1.
Jakal says, imagine having the energy to stop all these criminals in one night. He's probably injecting Red Bull directly into his eyeballs at this point.
Yeah, the energy is great. Like, Batman's pretty inspiring that way, I find. This guy's this way, we'll get rid of you. This way.
Yeah, Batman must stock up on protein bars or something.
And we're back to bat snacks.
This is actually a good strat too. It's just to pound on this guy to get to the critical thing, and then do the like the auto takedown stuff, you know?
Oh yeah, just to build up your combo numbers.
There.
Pro strats from Slow Beef.
Indeed.
Beef strats.
Strats. Alright, so now... I have to push the button to make the thing go? Is that what happens next?
Yeah, and then you pull on the beams to knock the wall out.
Right. Come on, Batman.
Are you looking for the button?
Yeah.
It's over by the door.
Door... yeah, it is.
The door that you have to go through. The one where the wall you're gonna knock out.
Yeah.
I've got to find a way to get through that wall.
Dirkus of Dirkus says, Batman leaves a visible trail of Bat Gatorade behind.
There you go.
Denzo Washington says, if I saw someone in a bat suit flying around like that and kicking ass, I'd get the hell out of there. That's probably why Batman's still an urban legend, because people just get the hell out of there.
It brings you back to the one Iron Man henchman.
Yeah, for real though.
This is
The
You know
only
what? I
smart
really
one.
like these guys.
They're so weird.
And Tony just waves.
Who did this?
Alright, let's see.
I can use my evidence scanner to
I
examine the
don't
body
want to
for
use the
clues.
evidence scanner.
At least it's only a one shot, but
No signs of assault.
who did this? Gee, I wonder.
The system is shut down. Acute toxicity. He's been poisoned.
I know who did it. The Riddler. Oh wait.
I hear people talking. I'm trying to figure out.
Can't handle our jobs? Hell no. It was some kind of witchcraft. Look who it is.
Nice guy 1.
Ava Soul says, the quiet Batman. No.
Quit now, and I'll go easier.
That one went well. So now that we did that, what do we have next?
Ramming that guy's head into the bars was nice.
Isn't there a drug lab predator level like coming up now? I think.
Yeah, through these doors.
Yes. The Predator level where you got truly worst nightmare legendary.
Yes.
They're holding Sionis in here somewhere.
What do you say, Joe? Should we let him out? Let me think. He did give us that
I like the big skull spray painted onto the tanks over there. It's very subtle.
What the? That's like a hit. Sniper hit. Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, just in case you needed to know who's in charge, because they need symbolism, even though they're it's their own stuff.
They just want to make really, really sure you know that the drugs are bad. Dirkus of Dirkus says Batman goes around beating up Karens at the shopping center. I would say not even that. He saves a Karen, and then Karen is dissatisfied and wants to speak to Batman's manager. Where's your Bat manager?
Still a jammer? Oh yeah, that's right. This one has like a jammer you can't really disable, right?
Sure.
I think it's inside the office, which, yeah, I don't think you can get in there until the room is clear. Bats McGee says, I sleep better at night knowing someone's out there fighting the Karens.
I know, right?
I mean, as someone who works retail, I sleep better at night knowing someone's fighting the Karens. It's honestly really funny when someone comes into my store ready for a fight, and my company's policy is basically just do whatever you need to make them happy. And I'm the assistant manager of my store, so I can basically do just about anything the manager can do. And I've had these incidents where someone comes in like their face is all red, and they're all huffy and puffy, and I just go, okay. And they're like, what? I'm like, okay, right away, and just do it. And they almost looked disappointed because they were so ready to like chew some ass out. And I'm just like, no, whatever you wanted, fine.
Where's that last person? There you are. I think I disabled your gun, but of course it's impossible to know if this mode. Either way, I think this is the last one, yep. Okay. So that's all good. Then we're in here, right? Oh, here we go. And here's where we get poisoned by Copperhead. Yep.
Yep.
I killed you, and in a few more minutes, your body will realize it.
Avisol knows what I'm talking about because they work at a call center. I feel for you, man.
Use your strength. With every effort, you hasten your end.
Yeah, can't imagine working at a call center.
Must scan the room for Copperhead's poison.
And when they told us earlier this week that they were eliminating our jobs and moving us into a different part of the company, the first thing that was asked, and it was asked multiple times, was about, does this mean there's going to be we're going to have to be using the phones because we haven't been using the phones. QA doesn't use the phones. And fortunately, we were reassured that no, it's not phone intensive. You're not going to be on the phone a lot or anything. Well, that's good.
It's a powerful neurotoxin. Alfred. Uploading.
So Hoorah Shade says, on the note of people being ready to be upset, they've had people refuse their help because they'd rather be pissed off, and then when asked what they wanted, they left without giving an answer.
Happens, yeah.
I need to get back to ground level.
Here we go. Well, not here we go, actually, not yet. Never mind.
Still. It's a big one coming.
Copperhead's... Copperhead, I feel like, usually handles the fuck it, whatever, you know?
I mean, we were saying during the New Game Plus how she doesn't really have any tells as far as when she's about to hit, so
That's
bucket
right.
mode is...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the best approach, even if it's not I Am the Night.
Right.
Have you forgotten what your family name
And
stands
you know,
for?
hopefully having a weather eye on that life bar so that when you do catch her, you can snap out of fucking mode and try to kick her ass.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
One of us will watch Batman's health and the other one will watch Copperhead's health.
Yeah.
You could have saved me. If you'd only come sooner. What were you doing? You're no hero. A real hero would have
No, not Loeb. We had such a close relationship with him.
It does seem to weigh on Batland for like a minute. Alright, here we go.
You let me die. How many more must perish before you
Oh no,
realize
bank manager. I couldn't even be bothered to read your name tag, actually.
you're a curse upon this
We knew her for even longer than Loeb.
Gotham. Leave
It's-
us alone. We were better off without you. I'd still be alive.
You know, I said before that the whole, the Joker toxin that makes people laugh and smile until they die was a workaround in the animated series because they were told by the censors that they weren't allowed to have Joker actually kill people. So they just came up with Joker toxin as some kind of means for him to be a feasible threat. And honestly, I think that's even creepier than him just shooting someone.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that the best you can do?
Here we go. Copperhead fight. There's 5 of you.
Indeed.
Neurotoxin, forget it, I'm good.
And then GLaDOS just descends from the ceiling.
Yeah, I forgot she has that like spin kick kind of move that makes this a little tricky, but
Then, are you still awake? Then I will break what's left of it.
hey. Why, I wonder.
Looking for a way out, Batman?
That's a way you always can tell when you've got the real Copperhead is when he throws her.
Yep.
I am here.
Oh wow, actually that's interesting. He did the critical on 2 of them, it seemed like.
Oh. That was fortunate.
Not quite.
Okay. Phase 1's done, but
If only that was the only phase.
shit.
So far you've only taken 2 hits.
4.
Yeah.
Yep, you're just
Still in good
above
shape.
half health.
Wait, what? Oh, controller. Okay. 5. Call me Bendejo, that's not nice.
Right?
I think.
I I've never heard it said in a nice tone of voice.
Right. I've never heard a video game ally call me that. No. Still no. That's interesting. She has like a way to just like kind of say like, nah, you're not hitting me. And it doesn't actually end your combo though, you know? I'm almost out of shields.
Yep, you've got like one more hit before you get into your main health.
Yes, I don't know how I feel about how this fight's going.
Especially since Phase 3 has those dashes that are hard to avoid.
That's the thing, yeah. That's the only thing that like, worries me.
Yeah, I would start to look at restarting if you take any more hits in this phase.
I'm not sure how much damage the dash does. I'm sure you could take 1, maybe 2 and be fine, but...
I don't think it'll be an insta-kill kind of thing, but...
Yeah, it's not gonna wreck you, but it's still gonna be nerve-wracking.
It won't be long now.
Right. Very true.
Right here, cabron!
Ah, okay, yeah, it doesn't hurt that bad, actually, but...
That's good.
Jet Jakal says pendejo on the Latino side of his family always means asshole.
Yeah, Google Translate says it means stupid, so, I mean... Which, you know, that translation doesn't make any sense, because I took Spanish, and there's already 2 different words for stupid. It doesn't need a third one.
I mean, to be fair, English has a lot of words for stupid, too.
Why does he keep doing that?
Yes. But, you know, we have some very nice, creative ones that don't necessarily directly mean stupid, but still convey the idea.
Ah, hoping
It's like
that
you're
would
at
hurt.
about a third health.
Wait, something happened here.
Something happened.
Drop containers here.
I see it.
You made it.
That's it?
Should be.
You think you're cured? My
Now we
poison
get to
is
throw her in a
killing your
box.
brains and it will remain there as long as you live, which won't be very long.
First try.
Actually, first try.
Yes.
Done.
There you go.
Think these ties
Bam.
will hold me?
Maybe not. I'd like to see you get out of this.
She done.
Where she is.
I love he literally
her
hog
climbing up.
ties her.
Tell me.
He's called them.
Right.
All the assassins will be there. When
About the
you
only
send
way
them
you're
through,
gonna
I'll tell
keep her
you
from
where.
getting away.
Thanks.
At least for a while.
Right. I can tell you
Yeah, I kind of envy the cop who has to open this truck. Wait, not envy, the opposite.
Pity.
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 There, thank you.
Because yeah, he's gonna get an eyeful for sure. But
Probably
mean,
gonna get poisoned too.
I'm-
electromagnetic
yeah.
signal which I can follow with my
Anyway,
scanner.
well done, Slobby.
He'll
I
lead you
applaud.
right to the
yes,
chamber.
congratulations.
Get out of the steel mill
Now on
first.
to the hotel and the shock gloves.
Yay for shock gloves. Nay for aftershock gloves.
We don't want to think about that yet.
We're just focusing on gloves.
Yes. Let's have the electrocutioner meet his timely end.
Cridget says 4 years later, someone opens the shipping container to find a human mummy inside and wonders how it got there.
To be fair, that's, you know.
Like, oh, Batman, it turns out you did take a life.
Ra's al
Shame.
Ghul is like, I can work with this.
He's like, that's not on me. They should have opened that.
Like the guy he leaves hanging upside down in the elevator shaft, and we're like, is anyone gonna find him there?
He's lucky by morning,
I should destroy the canister before moving on.
We have to look.
considering how massive that area is.
Alfred,
Sir?
I'm uploading a chemical sample.
Alright, I don't need to do that.
And Joker sets those bombs off, too. Like, is anyone even going to be able to get there?
How long can you hang upside down before you stroke out? I don't know. I think...
About 24 hours.
Yeah. The capillaries are going to start to burst, too. Like, even before... Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're not just fine. Even, you know, I don't know.
Yeah, the longer you're there, the worse shape you're in up to death.
Yeah.
I'm not picking up electrocutioner's signal yet. I'll need to get to higher ground. The central pillar on Pioneer Bridge should do.
Oh, I forgot about this part, yeah. So let's get to the bridge.
Top of the bridge.
Southwest. Oh, shit. Get rid of the sniper.
Yep, he doesn't need to be there anyway.
Sorry to intrude, sir, but I'm receiving reports about a disturbance nearby.
No, Alfred, that's not a good thing to investigate for me.
Priorities, Alfred, priorities.
One thing at a time, Alfred.
Ava Soul says, who cares if Batman tells the cops about the people that he leaves stranded, that is. Have you seen how overworked Gotham cops are? They're not getting there in 24 hours or less. I would say it's less even that they're overworked and more that just Gotham cops are kind of shitty and may not even care.
That is very true.
Let's see here. So... Is Hitler on the list of Batman? Hitler's on the list of Batman villains?
Apparently.
I mean, to be fair, right? But...
I mean, Hitler gets around. Hitler was in Dragon Ball Z.
I was just gonna say he's probably a villain for a lot of folks, you know. He does get around.
Yeah, there's a very famous Captain America thing of him punching Hitler.
I think Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles punches Hitler actually once. Like, oh, by the way, it's just a small gesture, but for the millions is like a thing he does.
Hitler's basically just the comic book equivalent of like that inflatable clown that's weighted on the bottom that just keeps popping back up.
Mm-hmm.
There's the signal. Looks like the electrocutioner is inside
and
the
snipers.
It's true. We did kill Hitler in Bionic Commando actually. So.
Right. Quote unquote Hitler, of course.
The Joker's booked out the Royal.
Krujit says every hero worth their salt has to punch Hitler at least once.
I need to find out what's going on here.
Truth.
I think I go around the side here toward the garage. Yep.
Hoorah Shade says, when are we getting Alien versus Hitler?
I would pay money to see a face hugger lay its eggs in Hitler's face. And then,
The only problem with that, though, is then you might get like an alien Hitler hybrid. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that would not be good.
An A-Littler?
I don't know even what you'd call like Hitler alien, I guess, right?
Well, Xeno Hitler, since aliens are, xenomorphs. Which, unfortunately that sounds way cooler than it should be.
A Hitler morph?
I mean, to be fair, you know what? Like Wolfenstein gave him a mech suit. You know what I mean? Which was like a little too cool for Hitler, but at least like it was to make him a challenging boss. I remember the original Wolfenstein 3D, mind you, not like the new ones. I haven't played the new ones either.
Oh, is that why there's a Cards Against Humanity card for Mecha Hitler? I never played Wolfenstein.
Yeah, you kill him in episode 3, so they kind of screw with history a bit, but whatever, close enough.
Yeah, just a smidge.
Mutant 1988 says, it's just an alien with a toothbrush mustache on the second mouth.
Seems legit.
hotel parking. Who's in here? 12 hostile, 0 armed. Oh yeah, this is the one I had trouble with in New Game Plus.
Yeah, but you had trouble with a couple things in New Game Plus that you haven't had trouble with so far, so I'm not worried yet.
But we can get another laugh over disabling the gun locker.
Yes, and having them scream.
Throughout the entire hotel, we'll still hear these guys in the garage.
I am worried about the electrical water, but I guess we can deal with that. Is it really just the one
as
locker?
long as you don't make the mistake I did. Let them start. So.
Oh, here we go, yeah. Who's got the key to this?
I'm so sad I don't have sound right now.
Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
Don't worry, we'll enjoy it heartily during the pod.
Here we go. But there's nobody by it. I should have done the disarm and destroy. That was silly of me.
It's the souls of the guys that have already been taken down.
Nope. Alright, knife destroyed, so that one was a little easier. Oh, not him. No, not. Oh, my fault. I did the special takedown. I should have done the disarm.
Mutant 1988 says, so wait, Batman can just punch knives out of existence? I'm pretty sure he punched it in half.
Yeah, he like punches it such that the handle comes apart from the blade, which is quite the punch. Alright, done.
Yeah. Say no problem.
Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to hack this. Whale. Tell. And we're gonna... Okay, so we should be good now there. The remote claw up here. Right, and then, yeah, then we can jump off here. Open the parking gate.
This is a lot of steps to open a door.
Yeah, it really is.
I mean, what are the odds that they would blow out the ceiling/floor for the parking gate controls of all things?
And restart main generator. Okay. We are through the first part of our multi-part worry about the Bane part series.
Not.
Okay.
We're just trying to stay in the pre-Bane happy place.
Mm-hmm.
There are enough explosives here to take down this building. Wonder what others.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
the
here
best
we
thing
go.
is that the best thing I think is that you're doing Bane so soon after, you know, after fighting him in the first place. So it may work in your favor.
Yep, I agree with that, since it's more fresh.
Yeah, and did so well in the second Bane fight last time.
One down, 7 to go.
Just kind of reiterates to me how screwed I'm gonna be when I get back to New Game Plus, because I put that down a couple months ago.
Mm-hmm.
New Game Plus is good practice too, because you're not, you know what I mean, like you.
I'm gonna be super rusty when I get back to it.
Well,
I think
go
I got
for some
2 with that
maps.
one.
That's true.
That's basically how I got back into it when I had it down. As you can see the time gap between some of my early trophies and my platinum.
Give me some additional motivation to actually do the challenge maps.
Yeah.
Sweet shit. Okay, we're okay.
Anyone else want to try for their mama? From what I hear,
Shit.
what's the jackpot? Over here, he's mine.
Alright, last one.
Oof.
Bring it back now.
No, it's not the worst thing.
There we go.
Good deal.
I need to get inside
That's
the
worth
security room.
noting. I don't think until you inverted took down the second to last guy there that you had done an inverted takedown tonight.
Nah, I don't think I have. I've done remote inverted takedowns, but
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, still multiple predator rooms without having to grab the guy yourself. That's pretty good.
Yeah, Sonic Shock helps a lot.
It really does.
Sonic Shock's a nice free one, and then the remote claw is like another nice one. Just the armored
Blade
guys are
should
the
get
tough
me up to
ones.
the ceiling so I
But
can
Sonic Shock takes out the armored guy.
Maybe
I could probably do more with the
electric
propane
shock
that I'm
gloves
not
restore
doing,
power
but
to this platform.
whatever. Shock gloves are
Yeah,
here,
whatever.
so happy.
Yes, game on.
Yay, gloves.
Moment of silence for Executioner. Alright, it's over, it's fine.
Like a half moment. Grow.
God, can you imagine having to do Bane without the shock gloves?
No?
No.
Excellent. What about Gordon?
If I had to do that, I would quit the game immediately and throw it out the window.
When I arrive.
10th floor. Okay, what's over here?
Were you able to find the Joker?
Yes.
Okay, so...
When do we get to Arkham?
The guest locked up.
Yeah? Why is that?
Joker's got all hands.
Going down!
you can't trip up an armored guy, apparently, which I think is silly.
It's lame. They've
Agreed.
got armor. They should
oh.
be even more top heavy.
Total agreement. Alright, armor guy's
Yeah,
done.
there's a lot of crap you can't do to armored guys.
What? He's quick!
Get rid of this guy. So there's 4 to go, actually.
You can't kill!
Couldn't help but notice that the one guy, the knife guy's knife was glowing in the light there. It almost looked like a freaking lightsaber.
Okay, what the...
The game knew we were talking about Star Wars earlier.
Yeah.
Alright, electrocution.
Hoorah, Shade says, I love that the electrocutioner gets murked and Batman's reaction is, well, at least I don't have to take the elevator.
It's true, though. Batman hates criminals, but loves convenience.
Right. No bat guilt happening there.
Right. Alright, so elevator's gonna take us to 30, I think, and I think Bane's up on 50.
Yeah, we got to go through the
There's the Predator room.
Yeah, we've got another Predator room, the Fun House, the fight in the Overlook, and then Bane.
I feel like I know that's not called the Overlook, but I just keep getting stuck on it there because The Shining.
Right. You ever see Dr. Sleep?
I did.
Mm-mm.
So, I didn't care for the novel, but I really, really like the director. I think his name's Mike Finnegan. Or Flanagan, rather. And,
Flanagan,
yeah. He did an adaptation of Gerald's Game, which is a short story by Stephen King. And it's really, really good. And I liked, like, his other stuff. And he did a series on Netflix called The Haunting of Hill House, which I saw. I didn't finish it, actually. I should go back and finish that. Anyway, I like him a lot, so I heard it was a good thing. But
yeah, I had I enjoyed it for in large portion. There's one sequence there because me and my wife went and saw it. There was one sequence there where my wife did not like it. She was ready to walk out.
Oh wow.
And yeah, I mean, I was bothered by it too.
Yeah.
But you know, we persevered, and it was definitely worth seeing. But yeah, that one sequence, and if you ever watch it, you could probably figure out what I'm talking about. It's uncomfortable to watch.
Right.
But I liked the way that they blended in the film and book of The Shining pretty reliably. They knew they had to, give respect to both to make it work, and they did.
Well, The Shining's tricky just because I know King was not actually a fan of the movie per se. Because
Yeah, I was actually just thinking about that and wondering if I had heard that correctly. I'm not a huge Stephen King connoisseur, but I feel like I've heard that before.
yeah, The Shining is kind of like the book anyway. It's like a big metaphor for like alcoholism because King was like an alcoholic and a cocaine abuser, But like the movie is pretty much just like, yeah, Jack's like a recovering alcoholic, but also the hotel's fucking like haunted for sure, and there's like more to. And again, that happens in the book as well. But like, I think he felt like it took the focus away from that, So I think that was like his complaint.
It also weakened the Wendy Torrance character very much.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I believe I heard he softened his stance a bit on the movie as time's gone on.
Right.
But
Get to the top.
It is a really,
not,
really. Oh, sorry, God.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's still a really great watch.
It's funny because like King, I like him a lot, and I probably talked about this before, but like I actually prefer when he writes under his pseudonym, Richard Bachman, because I feel like King's problem is like he's a little. It sounds shitty, but he's like a little soft on his characters, and you get these like kind of like fluffy happy endings after like absolutely horrific shit happens, which is fine. I'm not trying to be an edgelord, but sometimes like tonally kind of it's like, yeah, I don't know, like
It just gives you kind of a yo-yo effect.
it's like Shining the book ends with Dick Halloran, who gets killed in the movie, and Danny like kind of like, ultimately your dad was a good guy, and like, he didn't mean like this wasn't really his fault, which is fine again, but like it's kind of like comes odd to me because he just like he just watched his dad like try to like axe murder him pretty much, and so it's like it's a very like after school specialty kind of thing to happen at the end, so I don't know, it's like
I mean,
yeah,
I liked his ending for The Stand better because it gave a little bit of ambiguity and hope after horrific series of events and all that, which I thought tonally fit that a lot better.
Never saw the Mist.
Yeah, I didn't know that Richard Bachman was the author of The Running Man too. So it's like,
oh yeah. So infamously, the Schwarzenegger movie, The Running Man.
Love that movie.
Yeah, it's based on a Stephen King short story.
Yep.
I never knew that.
Yeah.
Which he wrote as Richard Bachman.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why
I
you
did
didn't know
completely
that.
annoy my brother last year. I was watching The Running Man, and in the opening credits it says the year is 2019, and I completely spammed his phone going, something along the lines of, The Running Man takes place in 2019, the future is now, the future is now, and I just kept sending him the future is now over. And like 3 hours later he texted me back just going, what the f-?
Yep, here comes evil Richard Dawson.
No one does
So Rurst linked a tweet in chat and said, hopefully one of us spots this. And I was gonna read it out loud for you guys, and I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at. Between the fact that I'm not very good at Twitter, and I feel like I don't have enough information to understand this conversation.
Well, at any rate, one of the more interesting things while that's being parsed out is, I don't know if you know Cujo, like his book about the rabbit Saint Bernard.
Oh yeah.
So Cujo infamously has a very dark ending to it, which is odd for a Stephen King book, and the movie lightens it up, and oh wait, hold on, electric water, I gotta be careful. He gets but King has said he actually prefers the, wait, what do I do here?
The buttons, and there's,
battering the buttons, and you get a remote claw.
That's it. Yeah, but anyway, Stephen King, though, also said about Cujo that he wrote it on a cocaine binge and honestly doesn't remember a lot of it. Like, writing it, that is. Yeah. King really did have, serious, alcohol and drug problems. I think, success,
he said he wrote The Stand when he was high, too.
Yeah.
Which, for that, you would have to.
There's another thing, too, he said. I think, if you notice, a lot of his... It's, one of those things, once you learn that, a lot of things fall into place. There's a lot of, alcoholic writers that are, protagonists. Or, in his, books and stuff. The one with Johnny Depp, Secret Garden, I think it's called, or whatever, is all about that, It's, all stuff like that. But that said, I still, I like King a lot, even though I feel like he's sort of hit or miss, but then again, he writes so fucking much. It's I do have to appreciate how many hits he has.
Yeah.
He's also... Wait, hold on. Is this the part I have to remember? No. Get remote control battery. That's right. He's also, he's a little crazy anti-technology, though. Cell, I think, is, worse for wear, just because there's a lot of, I don't know, I guess I don't have a cell phone kind of in it, and that's, a lot of it. And then, he has a book... He has one called Exercise Bike, which is almost, a joke. But it is, in fact, a story about a haunted exercise bike. Where the guy rides on it, and he kind of hallucinates that these, bad guys from the Lipid Corporation are mad at him, which, if you don't know, lipids are, the things that make up fat, but...
Right.
Alright, well, I gotta remember the sequence here. I'm gonna feel like an idiot if I don't, so, hold on. 1, 3, 4, 2. I think it's the same every time.
I don't know, maybe.
1.
It's small percentage.
He'll be electrocuted. I'm going to have to play along.
3, 4, 2. Okay, 4, 3, 1, 2. 4, 3, 1, 2. Alright. That's the part I always worry I'm gonna, forget. Fuck up. Alright, so, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, he had one called UR, which is about an evil e-reader. It was when the Kindle was popular.
And lest we forget the Lawnmower Man.
Yeah, what's the Lawnmower Man about? It's VR, right?
Yeah, something like that, but it's not... The movie has absolutely nothing to do with the book.
That's right.
Which is very important to remember. That was another one where he's like, no, you guys take my name off of that because up yours. This is bullcrap.
I heard that, yeah, that he's very, like, Lawnmower Man absolutely didn't happen. Like, of all the things I've done, Lawnmower Man did not happen. Forget it.
Right. Right. Like Bob Hoskins and the regret over Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, is that true? I didn't know that about Bob Hoskins.
Yeah, I read an interview once where basically it's like, if you could redo one thing in your career, it would be I wouldn't do Super Mario Brothers. And like, there's a couple other follow-up questions, and he's like, answers them more or less the same way.
Shame, because I think we can all agree that it's not a good movie, but it's still a very enjoyable movie.
I've not seen it.
You've never seen the Mario Brothers movie?
No, it's been coming up a lot, actually. The last, like, visual novel book club thing we recorded, everybody was like, you didn't see Super Mario Brothers? And I'm like, nope. And then they're like, well, you have to. So I'm like, all right.
They took it to this really weird place. You know how, like, not exactly post-apocalypse, but, like, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Dystopian movies were really big in the 80s.
Yeah.
They kind of gave the Mario Brothers movie that kind of spin. Like, that's what the whole Koopa Kingdom was. It's really weird.
And a Goomba does not look like a Goomba. This is the origin, more or less the origin of modern Daisy.
Right.
It's such a weird watch, and I thought it was weird when I watched it back when I was, young.
Or even as a little kid, thinking afterward, just, well, that was weird, but I mean, I guess I'm glad I have a Mario movie. You just kind of have that attitude of you're gonna make the best of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you knew it was trouble the instant that they showed the picture and that John Leguizamo was Luigi and he didn't have a mustache.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Mario and Luigi Mario.
I feel like there's a lot of, like, weird 80s movie stuff where, like, they had to make things, like, quote-unquote realistic, like...
Yeah, like Yoshi in the Mario Brothers movie is just literally like a Velociraptor.
Yeah. And Dennis Hopper is Bowser, in which his hair is kind of combed a certain way.
Didn't he say that he's like an evolved Tyrannosaurus Rex?
Yeah, something like that. Bowser is a turtle. God's sake.
The bat ain't showing up. You alright if we ice these guys?
Yeah, what the hell? Let's do this.
He says we can kill him.
Guys, look.
Also, bombs are about the size of a golf ball, but they have the force of like an atom bomb or something.
Right.
Shit, who's this guy? Let's take off his armor. We can get rid of this guy here. Done.
It's the sort of thing that makes me realize that why Nintendo is very protective over the idea of a Metroid movie.
Yeah. I can definitely say that, if they were going to do movies of things like Metroid, or I've heard that there have been multiple people trying to get a Legend of Zelda movie made for decades. Like, if they're gonna do it, it absolutely has to be done by, like, a fan, like someone that gets it,
Yeah, that's why I've entertained the notion of the Metroid screenplay that I haven't touched in a couple of months.
There's, what should I say? There's sort of an infamous story about why there's no Nintendo PC games, which is basically, blanking on the company that did it, but a company basically ported Super Mario Brothers to the PC 88, which is like, wait, I'm sorry, just what am I trying to say? Okay,
Behind you.
Yeah, PC 88, which is like a Japanese PC more or less, and they didn't do a good job, and it's a game called Super Mario Special. I actually streamed it, and it's like atrocious, but it's official, So then after that, Nintendo's like, never again. PCs cannot do this. It has to be console. And John Carmack from id, made a build of his own version. He made Super Mario Brothers 3, I think, just to show them, like, we can do smooth scrolling. We can make this work. It was just that, it was just those devs, But if you play Super Mario Brothers Special, it's, like, phenomenally bad. What's this around? No, it's Happy New Year.
Well, I
Also,
can
I'm
tell
just
you,
gonna throw in here, Ava Soul says Metroid movie starring John Leguizamo.
you know, I've seen it to where Brie Larson has her eye on the samples. So, if it ever happens. So basically,
Oh,
when
that's
I've done the writing I've done on it, I've done it with her in mind. So it's like, okay, if this is a thing, then
Oh, Mario Brothers is on DOS. Okay, good point. I might not know about that. I do know though Super Mario Special is what killed it, because again, if you play it, it is absolutely atrocious.
yeah. And I saw Sykes streams of those Mega Man games on DOS.
This is this is a new level. The thing
Wait,
about
where
it,
does Mario Teaches typing fit into this?
that's a good question actually, because that does have to be official, right? So I don't really know what's going on there, truthfully.
Yeah, it has to be official and it has to be on a computer.
Yeah, very true.
I think not this last Mario Marathon, but the one before, they actually did play Mario Teaches typing.
Nice.
Oh God.
Typing of the Dead would probably be a fun one. I do like Typing of the Dead.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that. I've never
You know,
actually done it
I've
though.
that game, but I still haven't started it. I've been meaning to.
What game is that? Typing of the Dead?
Yeah. I just generally really like word and language games.
Yeah. I haven't played Typing of the Dead Overkill, but Bane's mercenaries are here now. Ah, I didn't want to do that. Not him. Jerk off. Here. Karate guy done. Or no, he's not done. He's still there.
Oof. Rursh says that there is a Mario game on Windows 95. It's official and the first time Charles Martinet did the voice of Mario.
Alright then.
Not enough to keep it
Maybe
it going. Though.
maybe Carmack convinced them and they reversed policy then, but that was that's sort of the infamous story of Super Mario Brothers Special, but who knows. Okay. Oh shit, this part, right, okay. Ain't armed.
Good work. But remember, our primary objective is the bat. We must remain vigilant.
stay hidden for long! And this is the only way to the penthouse.
We can hope you're right.
Yeah, Hoorah Shades. That's what I was talking about. I hadn't. Granted, I hadn't seen anything from Brie Larson aside from some Samus cosplay, but I knew she was really keen on the character. So.
Well, who isn't? Besides Sakamoto.
Yeah.
Right. Start from here and scour the area.
Where's...
Well, look at that. You took down one of Bane's guys. That's quite an achievement. Right up there with things like putting one foot in front of the other.
Do not make one! I need to stay strong. I thought this would be easy. No! Assist your fallen brother. Get me down before I lose consciousness. You're all getting too predictable.
Did that take out all three? Two. Just two.
Good question.
Stop acting like we. That's it. Arm the proximity mines in the gargoyle.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I think these things only will take out one at a time, which is why you have to do the bit with
Oh shit.
knocking two of them out at once.
Yeah, they have to already be down to be taken out.
Oh no, what? Batman! No! Drop some pellet.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Okay, we're okay.
That was too close.
Jesus.
Should I just restart?
I almost would at this point. How many
I
are
mean,
left?
you're showing half health from where I am in the past.
Yeah, that's what I've got too. It's like that one shot took off all the ballistic armor.
Face me, Batman!
You know what? I am gonna restart this actually because I took another hit. So.
Yeah, these guys get to the point where, yeah, 2 hits and you're dead.
Okay. All right, let's see here. Oh wait, where the heck am I? Oh, it's the same. Wait, what the? 40th floor.
Sir, I've just seen the explosion.
Not.
Okay, so we came in. You saw the explosion, so I think we're okay. All right, I think this is it, right? Yeah. Okay. Good.
That would start you there.
Good work. But remember, our primary
It has
objective is the
time
bat.
that-
We must remain.
I can't hear you.
I mean, it was saving funny when we were trying to do Deathstroke, so
We can hope you're right.
maybe it'll save properly this time too.
Words.
You know, we've been up here waiting.
It says it's saving.
Haven't jumped into this huge pile of money once. Not once.
All the fools out there trying to kill the
Rob
bat.
Pagat says that he'd be interested in a Legend of Zelda movie by Studio Ghibli. That could be interesting.
One down.
He's here somewhere. Leave no stone unturned.
Let's try something silly.
Oh, there you are, Batman. Good, I was getting worried. Thought maybe
Well,
you
silly
saw
is good.
Bane's men and bolted.
Bane does not kill the clown I feel.
Hey,
That
it
is
worked,
silly.
kind of. Got one of them.
Yeah, whatever.
I love that that worked.
Too, actually.
Yeah,
Look at that.
More beef
Yeah.
strats.
One of Bane's boys.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not.
Don't forget to blow up the mines that they've laid too.
Blow up the mines, what?
Blow up the mines when they're walking over them.
His wounds are severe.
You don't want to end up like this, do you? Do your job.
You are pathetic, but you're all I have.
See,
Well, look at that. Another one of Bane's boys bites the dust. I'm shocked.
4, 5. Where's the 5th guy? Straggler.
That's it!
Oh, he's way over there.
The gargoyles!
Get me down before I lose
Guess
my
so.
Batman.
These guys know yet that you're never supposed to find yourself alone.
They don't.
Somebody cut him down already!
You're all getting too predictable.
Alright, so what do we got? 4 left?
Like this in prison. We have to do better. Bane will do worse than this to us if we fail him. Where did that come from?
Whoa.
Trying my best.
I'm not really sure how that happened, but I'll take it, I guess. Fine, whatever.
Yeah, why not?
Right, whatever.
And he runs away.
This part's a little annoying.
You fellas spring out would be good.
Yeah.
Batman's one weakness, swimming pools.
Great. Aw, come on. Oh, fuck you then.
Damn disruptor.
Ooh, and can you turn around this way?
I will find you soon. Are you trying to trick me? No matter. I will find you. Eh? You're trying my patience.
Yeah, can't really do much with him because he's armored rather.
Some trick.
Right, short of an actual inverted takedown.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too.
Alright, fine, we'll just do this the hard way. Oh, what? Oh. Oh, shit, okay.
God.
You know what? Nah. I'm gonna restart.
Yeah, those two mines obliterated your health.
Yeah, I don't wanna risk it. Sorry, folks. There's nothing in the game where you get game over if caught, except with a hostage, but I don't think there's any more hostages from here on out.
I think
There
you're
is
right.
in the at Blackgate.
No.
Yeah, but they're not actually, they don't actually go up to them and, you know.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
That one too, in Blackgate, you have the top center you can break through, you know?
I see the joke.
Yeah.
But remember, our primary objective is the bat. We must remain vigilant.
He will not get past us. And this is the only way to...
Hoorah Shade says, had my cheeks clenched on that one.
But only time can test your words. The bat is coming.
You're gonna have to kill all my men.
Yeah, I can confirm.
There's plenty of bat to go around.
Once our mission is done, we rule this city.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Nice.
When will I get my chance to demonstrate my loyalty?
You boys got a problem standing upright? 'Cause bat
I love it when they're
just tipped
oblivious.
over another one.
I would have just walked up behind him too.
Your weakness shames us all. You make me sick to my stomach.
Love how you had to jump into the grate just to jump back out and take it
Right.
out. It's just ridiculous.
Need the acceleration of the grate.
Yeah.
Can you plunk those guys' heads together?
Show you out.
Don't wear yourself out the appetizer, Batman. You still gotta handle the main course.
That's it. Arm the proximity mines in the gargoyles.
I can't do it anymore? Alright, so...
I just had a really stupid thought.
What's that?
What if you could hang a whole bunch of guys from the same gargoyle and then it just becomes a Newton's cradle and they're just like swinging back and forth, bouncing into each other?
Oh, that's...
Just for your own amusement. First time I played this game, I didn't yet realize that the challenge tracks had to be done in order, and I saw that one of the challenges was complete a predator room without using detective mode, and I was like, oh, well, I'm in a predator room here, I'll just try to do that one and knock it off the list. So first time I did this room, I did it without detective mode because I thought it would get me check one of the items off on my list, and I was so mad afterward when it didn't do anything.
Thanks.
Is without a doubt the most pathetic display I've ever
Mutant 1988 says, can you pull the guys on top of their own mines? The mines will naturally deactivate when they walk over them, but
Unless
the
you
disruptor
disrupt
will
them, yeah.
detonate it. Yeah.
Yes, just like you saw there.
No, no, no.
Yep, it was a perfectly timed example.
Only 3 of them left. Mop up these so we can move on to the main event.
This guy could only be close enough.
Right?
Oh, well, yeah, on the other hand, he is by himself, so...
Oh, come on. Let's talk now.
Why doesn't Bane kill him? I will take you down with me, Batman!
Alright.
He's on his way up to the penthouse.
Okay.
Good. When they come down,
Nice.
we'll be ready for them. Get in position.
Very good.
No, down. Flashlight.
I love the takedown variation, too.
Thank you. What's penthouse now? So. Oh, here we go. This is a cutscene I can't skip, right?
I believe so.
This is the Bane fight, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's time.
Nice of you to drop in. And just in time.
He just shit whips you like a rag doll.
Saving.
Seriously.
Actually, you know what? Before this starts, I am just gonna... Anyway, that's my story. So now, back to... Alright, this is it. Bane fight.
Now, the moment you've all been
Everyone take a collective deep breath.
Yes, this is where I can use...
death of the Batman.
All the mojo.
Yeah. All your love and stream power, prop, whatever the hell they do. Yeah.
Everyone raise your hands and send Slowbeef your energy.
That's it. Send me your energy. One hit.
Okay, if you take another one, reset.
There we go.
That hit actually didn't do that much damage.
Nope.
Oh, it really did.
Okay. Cutscene.
At least that particular type of hit.
Yeah.
Okay, now we've got Venom. Now the hits will fuck you up.
Okay, we can... Okay, no more Venom.
Shade says, do it for the ham.
Going for the ham.
I had a chef's salad today which had ham in it, so I'm going with ham juju on that one.
Cutscene. Alright, we're out. One hit.
You did great.
Yeah, very good shape for this second phase.
Yep.
There is still some fight left in you.
Three.
Now beat
Like I
it
said, I
out
think
of there.
unquestioned.
Four.
The
Gordon is on his way, sir. You have to hold Bane off until he arrives.
relative freshness of the previous fights probably helping.
Mm-hmm.
Hurry, not even a...
Took a hit, but at least I can start this with like pretty much great health, so
Yeah, it's almost exactly full health. You just had that one little punch.
Yeah, he rabbit punched you right at the beginning, then you kicked his ass.
shit. Alright, I might want to restart. I'm starting to get into
He hit you so
You know.
We're not even through phase 2 and you're almost at half health.
Yeah.
Oh, now you're under half. Yeah, I would restart.
Right, let's
Yeah.
restart.
Yep, totally.
That's fine.
Jet Jakal says you had your training beef. It all comes down to this.
Mm-hmm.
The force is with you.
Can someone just play that clip of Vegeta just going, all of my years of training?
You know, I never really
I've
watched
never-
Dragon Ball.
No?
No.
Neither did I.
I'm kind of a fighting anime connoisseur. It's one of my favorites.
I see there is still some fight left.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of crossover for gamers.
Shit.
I've just never been one of those people.
That counts as a hit.
I've always had kind of an uncomfortable relationship with it because I was into Dragon Ball before anime was really a thing in the US. My friends all thought I was really weird for it.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen some. What I've seen is generally pretty good. But, yeah, I don't have the same sort of relationship that other people have with it.
He hit you so hard it hurt me!
Hurrah Shade says, oh Lizzie, you like Dragon Ball? Name 3 of their albums. You know what? I can call it that bluff because I have about 10 Dragon Ball CDs immediately to my left.
I want my money's
Nice.
worth! $50 million worth!
Damn. Yeah, that's okay.
You're at about half health, Beef.
That's fine.
Yeah, the thing is almost down.
Okay. What do you think I should do? Set?
Oof. Yep, quarter health on my screen.
Yeah, I'm thinking that this might be the time to back it up.
One more gnarly hit could kill you.
Really?
Well,
I mean, if Bane is in beast mode.
Fine.
yeah, if it's like if you could have nailed a combo in there, we would be basically right at the end.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Because my big fear is that he would start charging and then get you stuck in a corner.
Yeah.
And then stomp.
Alright. So, 1, 2,
I see there is still some fight left.
3,
Yes! Now
4.
beat it out of him!
Then he doesn't jump, which seems to always hit me, except that time. Nice. Multi-game. Got him.
Was the night before Christmas it all through the house?
Get rid of
Not
the
a creature was
venom.
not
Ah! Fucked up the timing. Alright, come on.
I'm done with him. I'll be
Nothing to worry
coming
about yet.
for you, payaso loco.
Miss Hedgie says when Slow Beef is at the last stretch for a platinum and all hope seems lost, he takes off his weighted clothes and lets them thump to the ground.
How you doing?
He hit you so hard it hurt me!
Here we go.
I want my money's worth!
2,
$50 million worth!
3. Ah, shit. Almost not yet. Wait, I haven't gotten him, but
Like mostly got it.
Titan again. Wait, I hit that counter. Get the hell out of here. Oh shit. Okay.
Looks like this is it. It was nice knowing you.
Actually, no, it wasn't.
One down. Stop, Batman! Please stop doing that to Alright, it's fine, whatever.
Bob Jr. rate, the only trophies are left is clearing I Am the Knight, and that'll unlock the platinum.
Which is this mode right here. Just beat this New Game Plus thing without dying. 3. 2. 3. Get out of here. 2, 3.
1, 2, 5.
Oh, your health has given me heebies.
Yeah.
Or maybe a third by my screen.
Okay. No, 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 no. We're gonna restart.
Oh man, we're right there too.
I know, but
we're getting closer and closer each time.
I know.
Sorry, that one kills me as the henchman.
Yeah, it is all. The problem is Batman naturally targets Bane, which is a problem in this fight because like I keep trying to do the combo takedown on the henchman just to like kind of lower the number, but like he keeps going to Bane, which is fine because it takes off HP from Bane, but fuck me.
Now beat it out of him.
Only thing I can think of is try to throw some quick fire batarangs at the henchman.
Yeah, I do that when I just need people to get off me for a minute.
Yeah.
Was the night before Christmas in all through the house, but a creature was stirring. But a few more blows to the head and he won't be anymore.
When I'm done with him, I'll be coming for you, asshole.
Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. So I'm through phase 1. Yes.
Run for your life.
Right.
Whatever. 2.
Over here.
3.
You must face me.
Oh, come on, at least make a fight out of it. I want my money's worth. $50 million.
It's like I can sense a distinct lack of appreciation.
Where did
The bad guys.
Your attention.
Where did Joker get 50 million anyway? No, this is not going well.
Well, I would say probably yanked it out of Black Mask's.
Your health is real low.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
This fight is driving up my blood pressure.
Yeah, me too.
This is the big key.
We got seltzer. We got new seltzer, so.
Yeah, would you believe my wife actually decided to start picking up seltzer too, so I actually have one too.
I am all out of beverage. I'm thirsty.
Gordon is on his way, sir. Have to hold Bane off until he arrives.
That's a good point.
I thought about grabbing a little wine or something, but...
Wait, what? That, I think, actually was my controller. Whatever. We'll just take it. This is pissing me off.
Your controller is giving me just Diablo hardcore mode flashbacks.
What?
Well, because anytime there's network lag, and I'm be in the middle of a fight, it's like...
I can't, like, the fucking camera on that. That was awful.
Despite it all, you're still doing pretty good.
Health, I'll take that.
What? Ah. Whatever. Huh? Okay, that's kind of nonsense, but alright. Alright, let me hold the controller like this too, so the cable won't. Alright, this is starting to cheese me off. I've been about 10 minutes into this fight, a little more.
Well, like I say, at least we're starting from the second part of it as opposed to.
Right.
Come on, fuck off with the charge.
Yes. Now beat it out of him.
Gordon is on his way, sir. You have to hold Bane off until he arrives.
Was the night before Christmas it all was the house but a
Some sort of agreement with this fight needs to happen ahead of time.
Thanks for that. Camera angle again.
I mean, I get that they wanted to make this fight hard, but it needed to at least be enjoyable too.
Yeah, this is right.
There's
Fun
a
one.
fine line between hard and obnoxious.
Again. I might be trying to like speed this up too much. You say batarangs is a good thing with these guys?
It's worth a shot anyway.
If you have a good opportunity to wail on
Good.
Bane, I would just do some quick fire batarangs at the henchmen just to make sure they don't jump on you and just
That's a good point.
go at him.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a really good strat, actually. Oh my god. Alright, only one hit that time.
I see there is still some.
What? Ah. Still too soon. Alright, yeah, fuck this.
It's the worst when he gets you into a wall or a corner.
The
'Cause There's like
charge-
nothing. There's like nothing you can do. It's just like, what the hell?
I don't even understand why it tracks you. Like, that doesn't really add anything, per se. You know what I mean? It just, like, makes the timing really, really fucking tight on when you have to dodge him. But, like...
I mean, it adds frustration, I guess. Maybe that's what they were going for.
I see there is still some fight left.
Three.
Well, if that's what they're going for, but they should be pushing more.
Okay. God, that's...
Gordon is on his way, sir. You have to hold
They shall be hung from the neck until dead.
Three. Okay.
With the remote claw.
Night before Christmas, it all through the house. Not a stirring. You won't blow to the head anymore.
Except four in the front door, standard 2 by cover formation.
Anyway, that... Sorry, I can't hear you, really. But it's phase 1 pretty much perfect, at least. 1.
Yes, it is. How's that?
Oh, yeah. Almost.
I think when I put my headset back on after I stepped away, I moved my mic too far.
Oh, come on, at least make a fight out of it. I want my money's worth. $50 million worth.
What? Oh, get the... I multi-stunned him and then... Ah! God damn it. Oh my god, alright. This is brutal.
God, I just keep like wincing watching this.
Constantine, you did this recently, right?
Yeah.
How'd it go for you?
About as well as this.
One. Here we go. This is the winning run, everybody.
I see there is still some.
Who wants to start sponsoring runs?
Now beat it out of him.
Well, yes, lest we forget that's how we even got here.
You have to hold Bane off until he arrives.
I can't believe we're almost done.
Was the night before Christmas in all? But a creature was stirring, not even I'm done with him. I'll be coming for you, Payaso Loco.
Wait, what? Oh, that's fine.
Miss Hedgie says, was the Tetris Mojo worth it, B? Was it?
You know what?
He hit you so hard it hurt me.
It was until like a minute ago. Until about 20 minutes ago, maybe.
Hoorah Shade says, I like the idea of bullying Bane to make him feel bad about himself.
Oh, come on, at least make a
No more.
Seriously, I want to watch a lot of Harley Quinn's show after this.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm gonna make sure to get that out tomorrow.
Bane is very funny in Harley Quinn show, by the way. If for anyone who's not seen that great show,
I want to watch it so badly.
it's so good.
Yeah, I've only seen the first episode and some of the clips with Harley's interactions with Ivy.
Yeah, I saw a compilation of clips on Tumblr one time that just made me think, oh my god, I need this in my life, and then I realized it was tied to that. What is the DC service that it's part of?
DC Universe. You can get it.
Yeah.
You can rent it now somehow, and I forget how, but. Oh, Jesus freaking Christ! Should I even?
No, reset.
Oh god, yeah,
there.
reset.
Yeah, you're right. Wow, that was close.
That was a little too close.
Yeah. Honestly, I should have reset when you told me to.
Got a little greedy there.
Oh my god. Jakal goes, beef please,
I see it,
my
yeah.
heart.
One. Oh, that was controller.
There's still some fight left.
3.
Now beat it out
4.
of him.
Okay.
Fight me.
Gordon is on his way, sir. You have to hold Bane off until he arrives.
2, 3. Okay. Here's a free end of one thing.
Garage Age just realized they were holding their breath.
Wow.
This is phase 1's pretty much free. Ah, shit, if I had more time than that.
I'll be coming for you, Payaso Loco.
Okay. I see it, yeah. I see it.
Okay.
So hard it hurt me.
2, 3. Ah, sorry.
You know, it is worth mentioning how odd it is that Harley Quinn has now been voiced by 2 members of the Big Bang Theory cast.
Ah, Jesus! Okay, reset.
Yep.
Alright, what am I doing wrong against the henchmen? Maybe I gotta try to combo take them down more, or something.
Something.
Two.
Yeah, with that said, however, I was saying that there were 2 of the actresses from Big Bang Theory have voiced Harley Quinn. Melissa Rauch did it in Batman and Harley Quinn, and of course Kaylee Cuoco's doing it in the Harley Quinn series.
I'm not in pain, I'm just... Sorry, Megan. We're gonna get it. We got this. This is it. Alright?
Yes, it is time.
When I'm done with him,
Yeah, there we go.
I'll be coming for you, bastard.
All right, phase 2. Here we go. Two, 3, and there we go. That hit me.
Little. God, even the batarangs are targeting me. That is so irritating.
There we go. There we go. Kind of. There we go. Come on, dicks. Okay, fine.
Even the ham.
Damn it.
So when you do a triple cape stun on Bane, how long does he actually stay stunned? Or does he recover quickly?
He recovers. It depends. If you take a hit, it seems like it kind of makes it go shorter, you know? See what I mean though? Like, I'm like not targeting Bane like at all. I'm really trying to hit the guys.
I was just wondering if you could triple cape stun Bane
There we
and just leave him stunned for a second so you can take a timeout to get rid of some of these henchmen.
Right.
Like, it would make the fight take longer, but it might be safer.
Right. Right. Venom again. 1.
Last round up here.
2. 3.
Your health is a little under a third.
No, it's well, I think it's okay. I can wait. Let me just try this one other thing. Okay, nah, that's too low. Oh,
Could have avoided that punch. I think you might have had it.
yeah, that punch got me.
Chris says, if only Batman had a gun, this would be easier.
I wonder actually, maybe I
This
could.
would be easier.
I could actually use the explosive gel. I wonder if that would help. That
Yeah,
least-
no, it,
Might at least
it,
stun
it
the
wouldn't.
henchmen.
That's what I'm
Yeah, it
thinking.
wouldn't help against Bane, but it would. Yeah.
See, the
And that
thing
one
is,
would-
Batman does have guns. He's got plenty of guns. He just doesn't have any bullets.
Right.
Right, like a
They
backlash
shoot everything
slam.
but bullets.
Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, there was stirring.
There we go.
A little bit rougher on the first round than usual, but seems to be going okay.
One,
That was quick.
2, 3, and oh, dick. 4. Okay.
I will give Mega Driver snaps for not using the same joke everyone does. Mega Driver says this fight feels like a Bane in the ass.
Oh boy.
Ugh.
Oh, come on, at least make a fight out of it. I want my money's worth. $50 million worth.
Shade says if Bane played fighting games, he would absolutely spam Big Kick over and over.
$50 in wrapping paper waiting over here.
What? That did not hit me. What the fuck is that? You can't do 5 in a row. Never does that.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, Jesus.
It's like you're getting RNG'd to hell with that charge attack.
Charge attack's killing me. I wonder if maybe I have to just stay more toward the center on it.
I mean, I think that's about all you can do for that.
1, 2,
Very good.
3.
Yes. Now beat it out of
Or okay, good. And then he does the jump.
Gordon is on his way, sir. You have to hold Bane off until he arrives.
Christmas it all.
What?
I'm done with him. I'll be coming for you, Mr. Loco.
The other one's stunned, so I don't have to worry. Good. Phase 2.
Yep, that works.
One.
He hit you so hard it hurt.
What? Come on! Why? 3.
I wish the gaps in between the charge sessions have just been longer. Like, he doesn't need to do it that many times.
No, he certainly does not.
No.
Only thing
That's the other problem
got
too
for
is
you
the,
that
the cape stun is like annoying because it like doesn't actually like you can't counter while you're doing it. So if you're doing like a multi cape stun, you have to like hope Bane's not hitting you either. It's just a big pain.
it really is. That's as much to do with the problems you got as anything.
Cannot counter my tactics.
It's like you're right there, and yet it just seems like it's conspiring against you.
Phase 2 down at half health.
It's as best condition as you've been in so far.
You glue bomb.
Mega Driver, we do not have the glue bomb yet.
Right.
We literally get that immediately after this,
And it seriously would have been so helpful here.
which is exactly why you don't have it.
I hate that I waste the shock on that, but
Yeah, but it's what's necessary apparently.
please not on Bane. What? I must have dropped the triangle input on that.
Is this the best you have to offer?
Oof. Should I restart?
Yeah. I think I would.
Yeah, you're at like a quarter on my screen.
All right, we're so close though. That one went really well. Well, not. I mean, I lost at the end, but still.
It went better.
Went better.
Yes.
This is gonna be it. I feel it. He does bulk up one last time. You have a 2 soul, right? I think that's what happens. Like there's.
Yeah, you just gotta wait him out at that point. I think he's only gonna charge you a couple of times in that last bulk up, and
Yeah.
then he'll overload.
Now beat it out of him.
Gordon is on his way, sir. You have to hold Bane off until he arrives.
Yeah, just make sure you don't dodge out of his charge path too soon, because I think that's part of what gets you.
Dodge out of the charge too soon.
Yeah, I think when you dodge too soon, that's when he's able to change direction.
Yeah, the timing is really testy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying anything like, you know, like dodge it like it's witch time, but, you know, wait that extra beat.
He hit you so hard it
Shoot.
hurt me.
3. And
Ava Soul says you have to matador him.
complete with Olay. But do we have a Batman with a red cape? That might be set.
Yeah, I was just thinking him holding up his cape.
I want my money! $50 million worth!
See,
That was-
that's more looking like a standard armored guy with nukes situation.
One.
That went extremely well.
Shoot. Okay.
Looks like this is it. It was nice knowing you. Actually, no, it wasn't.
Fine.
Shit.
God, I hate that these guys just keep jumping in here.
I have to wonder too if this is a case of if you leave like one or two. Will
Yeah,
it
where they
prevent the next
basically
wave?
respawn.
Yeah, it's like where are we safe to keep them from respawning because they're got out of the way.
Getting
It
close
is
to
it.
a quarter health.
This is it. This is it.
You just gotta dodge him now.
Just dodge him. He hasn't roided up again. What the hell is that about?
He had a little more health, actually. What should I do here?
A lot of dodging.
Oh god.
Your attention, Batman. Praise me.
Only got to get out of the way
No.
a couple times.
Yeah, if he gets
Nah,
you in
he-
a corner,
He turned toward me. I couldn't risk it.
Yeah.
Once he like changed direction, I'm like, nah, I can't. I'm not doing it.
yeah, I would have backed out of there too, because you were really close to a wall too. He would have pinned you.
Yeah. No,
That's the closest we've been, though.
That's that.
Yep.
Yeah, I couldn't risk it death there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was literally the final moments.
Which means this one's gonna be the one.
Yeah.
I see there is still some.
Who's gonna sponsor the fight?
Now beat it out of
Don't
here.
worry, Chet. This is-
Or Chet.
Was the night before Christmas it all?
You just had to dodge him twice, even to soul. I think that was like the last one.
When I'm done, I'll be coming for you, payaso loco.
Two.
Over here.
Three. I think I'm okay now.
How'd it hurt me?
1, 2. No, I didn't. That's okay.
Oh, come on, at least make a fight out of it. I want my money's worth. $50 million.
There we go.
To get to use the shock gloves in an actual meaningful way there.
1. Oh no. Okay, that's okay. 2. I did dodge it that time. That's interesting. 3.
Good, good, good.
Got it. Ah. Well, still got it.
Okay.
Looks like this is it.
My computer just freaked me out. I thought it was about to freeze on me.
Oh, that's
My
annoying.
computer is stressed out.
There we go. There it is.
All right. Almost. You're in terrific shape.
Shit. Okay, that's fine. Not him! Hit the goons! Batman, really? There, one. Jesus Christ. Oh, you can counter Bane? You can counter Bane! I had no idea you could do that!
I didn't either, honestly.
I did it twice there!
I've never been in a position to do that. You've got this. It's all but over now.
Well, I feel kind of like a shit because I didn't know you didn't know.
No, he even says a thing like, you can't counter my moves or whatever, you know?
Thank
Is
God,
that it?
though.
Yeah,
That was it. Yeah, you're done.
Oh my god, yes.
Thank God.
The collective exhale.
Yeah.
But don't forget to counter
did
the
it.
Joker while you're falling.
I countered the Joker while falling.
Okay.
Yeah, the indicator actually shows up oddly enough.
Oh, it does. There it is.
Yeah.
That's their apology for how shitty the Bane fight was.
Well, now we get to go through a longer stretch of apology. Before we go after the rest of the plot.
Who else would jump off a building to save your sorry ass? You know, officer.
I was wondering the same thing myself.
Because now, I mean, what? The morgue, Banesfield HQ, the bridge, Blackgate.
So let's see.
And what do you mean by that?
You of all people should know.
The sequence is basically intermission.
It really is.
And you feel that you don't even know.
Playable intermission.
Isn't it funny how one little encounter can cleave off little pieces of your past, deform your memories and persona, rethink your whole identity?
Yeah, Judge Call, I tend to agree with you about the patience needed for Eye in the Night mode. You have to really want it. I had a couple of rage areas on there myself.
I think the multiplayer is really the test of how bad you want this trophy.
Right.
Yeah, it probably wasn't always like that, but you know, what do we know?
But for the world we currently live in.
Right.
I want my lawyer.
I still get a periodic invite to that.
Let's try this again. Acceptance.
My favorite stage.
But of course, I've been continuing to bang my head against the wall in Bayonetta, so.
Alright, let's see here.
I'm almost there, though.
Okay.
One boss left.
One more. And I need you to be serious for this one.
After our discussion the other day about achievements, and I was saying how sometimes I'm actually less inclined to play games because they have a lot of achievements because I just don't want to deal with having to 100% them. I kind of decided the other day, I was like, no, I'm not going to let this hold me back from my games anymore, and I told myself to start a whole bunch of new games this week and not care about the achievements.
Well, that was the thing, like, tonight, like, I was like, you know what, I really have always wanted to play Alien Isolation VR, so tonight's tonight, but then shit happens. And now...
As it does.
It was all the hand of fate.
Trevor says, I didn't know Magneto was in this game.
Now you see fate.
That would be pretty cool. That would be like a cool counter to do, just like pull a gun across from somebody without even doing it. Yeah, I could see it.
As long as he has his dialogue from the 4-player arcade game. Welcome to die, and all that. I am Magneto, master of magnet.
Absolutely. I mean,
That sounds amazing.
realize what a vile world
Yeah, I mean, it's not quite all your base will belong to us, but it's up there.
built on your own.
It is kind of lonely, isn't it?
That should have been our battle cry for the Bane fight. Welcome to die.
Well, it can be for the second one.
Yeah,
Why
that'll
not?
be the next Bane fight.
And the final Bane fight battle cry will obviously be for the ham.
For the ham. The ham is so much. I can't believe Bane tried to keep us from the ham, but
We're all gonna be swinging ham around by the big cartoon ham with the bone sticking out. We're all gonna be swinging it by the bone.
come on, Joker. It wasn't Batman who threw you into the chemicals.
Floating. Someone's pulled
Right, this isn't
supper on my
89
reality,
Batman.
and I'm sucked down
Which
the
you didn't do
drain
it then
into
anyway, but you know.
something new. It's all very exciting, really. You wouldn't know what that feels like, I'm sure.
I might.
Yeah, I just
Can you
ordered
tell me
a
more
new
about
game.
how this person
I had
makes you
10 bucks
feel?
in certificates from Best Buy that were going to start to go away tomorrow. I'm like,
Meeting
well,
someone
let me get
I
another
can
game.
actually relate to. Which, believe
I mean, I don't
me,
want to turn down free money, so I would have done the same thing.
felt before.
Yeah,
You understand.
I was going to get
You're someone who's not
Ultimate Alliance
afraid
Black
to
Order,
go and fall.
but whereas early in the week it was 10 bucks off the list price, so it would have been 20 bucks off. Yeah, they dialed that back to 5 bucks. I'm like, yeah, okay, no.
Jeez, that's lame.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I wound up going with
Yes, I do.
Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker,
Figured you would.
So, may I
which I know my kid will
who is
love.
this person?
I should show that to my kid.
Very, very special. But whose real name?
Saw that Lego DC Supervillains is back on sale again, like it was last weekend.
Pauline.
So, on the one hand, I'm like, oh, I have another chance to get that for only 10 bucks, but on the other hand, the deluxe edition is not as on sale as it was last weekend, so I'm annoyed at myself because I forgot to add money to my Steam account. It's a difference of $2, but I'm so indignant about the $2.
Yeah, you know, I couldn't help but think of you when I saw that it's on sale. The hard copy's on sale too.
Oh, jeez. The universe is trying to get me to get this game.
I was just like, I don't feel like a Lego game this time. So, Captain Toad it is. So I'm going to do a drastic tonal shift because after I finish Bayonetta, I have to play Doom 2016. It's been sitting on the Switch for forever.
Is there a super dungeon in Captain Toad? Is that a real thing, or are we just joking? Because if it's a real thing, I'll do it, but I swear I will. Why do they call this Crime Alley anyway?
Because a lot of crime happens there.
Fair.
It has an actual name, but
Yeah, it's just the alley behind the Monarch Theater.
which just begs the question of why Thomas Wayne thought this would be a good shortcut.
Mm-hmm.
We're too rich to be assaulted, I guess.
It might be.
Let's see.
Of course, I'd recommend testing it here in the lab before you go, but I'm sure you won't listen to me. You never do.
Alfred, am I going to take this a second time like I did with the concussion detonator, am I?
God.
So I take it you won't be testing it then?
It's called field testing, Alfred.
And the corpse in the morgue, GCPD. So we'll go here.
Alfred's like, wait, you don't want my wisdom?
We just want the ham, Alfred. Make sure
But
you
we've
get
got
the
like
ham.
4 conversations to have about King Bat.
Not in this timeline. This timeline, we're the King Bat getting the ham.
Damn right.
I did not fight through Bane just to get more. Just to have that bat steal my ham again.
Yeah, goddamn, you better protect that thing with your life, Alfred.
Do I have a mod in chat, by the way? No?
I saw Shadowhog earlier.
Okay, I'll figure it out in a minute. But
I trust you realize you can't just
can you retitle the stream Ham Time?
everything
In all caps, maybe ham time. Ham time or plat the bat. I don't know. Ham time is good. Thank you. Ham time. That's perfect. Just.
I'm sorry about what I said before you left. I hope you understand. It's just because...
It's okay. I understand.
I'd like to see anybody who tries, who thinks about raiding, take a look at that and try to figure it out.
The rating?
No, anybody who maybe decides that they want to raid you.
Oh, raid, yeah.
Like look at the title and see what, try to figure out what the hell does that mean.
Damn, baby.
I am confused.
Watch them come to the conclusion where they're like, oh, like hamming it up, like Adam West Batman, okay. And then they see we're actually talking about ham.
Let's see. Do I go down here now? No, I don't fight those guys. I fight...
Parking garage sewers.
I'm not loving the frame rate stuff. I'm wondering if I have to restart the game again. You know?
Oh. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
So yeah. That's some chug.
Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty...
Jeez, you almost think it's not a good idea to fight a bunch of cops in front of the precinct. Considering how quickly they came out there.
Okay, how much are there? 4 more? There. Alright, anyhow.
Yeah, somebody's gonna walk out that front door and be like, what the fuck happened here?
What are we doing? We're scanning the morgue at GCPD to find Bane's hideout, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I should try to use my new glue grenade to plug these pipes.
And we find out Bane knows who you are.
Yep.
Then there's the bridge and shocking the shit out of Alfred.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Now this is the point too, it's like when you go back towards Bane's Field HQ. This time I'm sure about we're not going to get lucky with no snipers being out there.
I'm sorry, say again?
There's going to be... don't forget there's going to be all sorts of sniper issues in front of Bane's HQ.
Okay.
On the wall on the edge of the map. And one on top of the building. Actually, there's 2 on top of the buildings, aren't there?
There's 3 or 4 depending on which way you go.
Yeah, because I know
like
there's the one.
this time.
Yeah, I know there's the one on the wall, and I think there's one, at least one on each side of the street too.
Am I going the right way?
No, you went the wrong way.
Oh, I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's like what I did was, well, I mean, it depends on how your internal compass is.
Where am I going again? I'm going back to the infirmary.
Back to where you first entered through the sewer, there. I think you took a wrong turn in there, because you have to come into the morgue from, like, underneath.
Yeah, I don't think you hacked a door that you needed to hack.
Yeah, here we go.
It's probably one of the alternate routes that was originally blocked up by Steam because you didn't have the glue grenades the first time through.
Yeah, that sounds right. That seems right. Yeah, I came through this way with the glue grenade. Oops.
Okay, yep. Alright, so, yeah, no, you're not going through there.
How's that?
Is that... Is that our glue raft area?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go.
So, I should go through here with the glue raft?
No. When the thing came up, it said derelict elevator shaft. I think you went, like... You either went straight or took a turn where you needed to do the opposite. It's a pretty direct route.
That's what I... Okay, so...
It's the problem with all these sewers and shafts. Everything looks the same.
Alright, so I go through here, right? There is another pipe that I need to use glue grenade on. Here's derelict elevator shaft. Okay, I just walked straight... Oh, I walked straight through the morgue. I see what I did wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I took a left turn.
Okay, there we go. I knew that was easier than it was looking.
Oh, Rush Shades.
It's not.
Rush Shades says Bamba should just kill someone and then follow them to the morgue.
In the precinct's holding cells earlier. I should scan his corpse.
This is the silliest thing, because he's like, let me scan his corpse, and I just have to look at the computer.
Chemical that caused temporary deformation of his physiology. I'll need to check the autopsy report to find out more.
I really just can't believe that even for a second that Batman thought that this could be Bane.
Beefy enough.
Interesting. The victim was using a powerful compound with many similarities to the street drug Venom at the time of his death. It changes the user's muscle and bone structure, greatly enhancing strength for a temporary period. It appears that whatever this compound is, it reduces
oh my gosh. Okay, Batman. Yada, 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 yada.
Including severe damage to the brain's memory center. Prolonged use could seriously compromise the user's memory.
Got it.
There's Bane's tracker.
Okay. That out of the way. Now what? Just get the hell out of here?
Yeah, just go back the way it came.
We're going to head to, I believe the hideout is in North Gotham, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in Park Row.
Yeah.
All available units, we've received reports of shots fired inside the Coventry district. Witnesses describe two armed groups fighting over what appear to be chemical weapons. Requesting any available officers locate and secure the scene.
Chemical weapons. I should investigate.
Yeah, I guess if you were to use the map to reference it, I personally come at it from the south, and I hit up a couple of knock out a couple of snipers at a perch. I hit a guy with a machine gun, and I get the main sniper that's standing under the sign, and then I drop down into the HQ, and that's cleared off enough to where it's not a problem.
Sounds right to me.
I wasn't paying attention. You want me to go where?
laying out the master strategy.
Laying out the strat. I wasn't paying attention.
I should hurry to Bane's location before I lose this again.
Okay, so,
right, so
go to North Gotham. We're gonna approach from the south.
Yeah.
Let's see how the frame rate goes. If maybe things have cleared up now that we're in and out of the sewer or something, but if not, I may have to restart.
Well, and the fact that we're warping somewhere might help reset things too.
I would call...
This is also true.
Maybe Club Bane. Bane Q. Like instead of HQ, but Bane Q. Bane Station.
Or the Bane train.
I was just thinking that. Club Penguin.
We're going to Bane's HQ right now?
Yes.
There's no snipers.
What? How are you getting this lucky?
Well, there's one.
Who cares? Just glad he is.
Yeah, seriously. I have freaking 4.
This is a critical time. Bane?
Concern yourself only with the ordered phases.
Very well.
Guess the game just doesn't like me.
Do you think he will pick many more volunteers for the trials?
The game is again apologizing for that terrible main fight. Oh, I saw another sniper up there. Be careful.
Where?
Up on the top of the building
yeah.
on the left side. Oh, one on the right too.
He might be far enough.
Yep, I was reasonably sure there was one on each side of the road.
Before you get your chance.
Okay, you just approached from an area where you didn't see them. But if you get under the tunnel...
Get under there quickly, they probably won't
should
see
be
you.
okay. Right. And try not to come back out. I like that one, Ava 2 Soul. Bane's Secret Club of No Batmans.
I can go on that, yes.
That's what it says on the door.
Bane
But Batman McGee got in.
Yeah, but Dragon Batman had to wait outside. You can have one Batman, you just can't have plural.
Oh wow, that just didn't seem to get anybody's attention at all for a minute there.
Stunned.
Yeah.
They were all just secretly thinking, okay, I know that's threatening, but that was pretty badass.
Right.
You can't fight us all, cabron.
What do I have to do with an user again?
Essentially the same thing you do to Bane, except you don't have to triple stun.
They're baby Banes.
I got it.
Well, we've got the shock glow, so thank God for that.
There we go. That's it. That's cool. I never noticed that. He just electrocutes the door he's holding.
Oh, sure, yeah. Yeah, makes perfect sense.
Maybe that's a special thing he does if that guy's specifically the last one.
Looks like I'm stuck.
That's always possible.
Unless, maybe I can use my blue grenade to create a raft.
Thank God falling in the water doesn't mess up your I am the night.
Being a Spanish speaker,
imagine?
Mega Driver, I've never inserted random Spanish words or insults. Maybe it's like, you know how like people who are like kind of fans of like Japanese or whatever throw in des everywhere when it doesn't need to be, like people who are just really big Spanish fans. They're just like, yeah, I'm just gonna start putting things in there because I'll show you I know I'm bilingual. We're getting there right here. All right.
I do have a friend that's bilingual between English and Spanish, and not terribly often, but once in a while he'll say a word in the opposite language just because he can't think of it in the one he was already speaking.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen that.
We must not fail. He just keeps coming at us.
I think no, he doesn't. You guys are kind of being wimps about this, truthfully.
You won't make it out of here.
Ah.
He's not our equal. It is too late for you.
Miss Hedgie is pointing out that throwing in words from their first language is just a way to signify that they're foreign. I think it's also a problem with certain writers thinking that that counts as character development.
It's okay.
Yeah, and is it even really something you see, like, the hero do? I bet you it's most common as a villain thing.
Mm-hmm.
My tracking device is in here somewhere.
All right, so
Which
let's
means
go
is
find
likely in
Bane.
here as well.
Or find out that Bane knows about us.
Yeah.
You know what my daughter does a lot now lately is Mamma Mia.
Alfred, Bane knows
She's seen her share Mario, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I need to get back to the Batcave.
Oh, that's why I don't like burn spaghetti around her and stuff. I'm just like, you know, Santa Maria.
The only reason.
Oh, actually, that's not Italian. Never mind.
Chad is now just randomly adding
Is this
foreign
Italian?
words to the end of their sentences.
Oh, that is Italian? Alright, good. Buongiorno, then. Santa Maria! Madre de Dios! I forgot my glue grenades!
Multiple hostages on the Pioneer Bridge.
Firefly.
No bueno! This shouldn't be a raft! This is multilingual Batman.
Who's the OIC at Pioneers?
Captain James Gordon is the officer in charge.
Why you know a pack of me a raft, Alfred? Where's
Ava Soul says, why does your Italian sound like Bela Lugosi?
where's my ham? Bane, what do? You figure out who I am, and now you got to go after my friend Alfred.
Quick, what's the Italian word for ham?
Santa Maria.
If I can hack Firefly's communication channel, I can learn more.
Let me pull out my Game Boy. Firefly, shut up in your face.
Sure thing. And, how long before we set
This
the
the guy.
Not until the bat shows. We'll wait all night if we have to. There's $50 million riding on this.
Statman I am says this is quality content.
Alfredo, I gotta wait a bit. What's that? We gotta get to the prosciutto.
Alfred protected the hammer.
Alfredo, we're going back at the Pacaro. I'm gonna beat you up so nice. Give you a free flow combo. Just like Mama used to do. I'm gonna skip
Martha was well known for that.
Now we're gonna do a speed run of Arkham Origins. We're gonna go on a drop a point closer to the bridge. Alright. Take the Batarang, leave the cannoli.
You're killing me, Slippy.
I'm imagining looking up Animal Crossing jock dialogue and voiced by Bane. I haven't played enough Animal Crossing to know. Your house is going to be another 30,000 bells, I'm afraid. Alright.
So Bane is Top Nook now?
I was thinking that. That's the only character I know who says anything from Animal Crossing.
Alright, fan artist, you have your mission. Tom Nook as Bane. Let's do it.
Isn't there actually a luchador mask in the game?
You merely came to the island. I was born here. I've built my tent.
I've harvested my turnips.
You came via a friend code. I was... I don't remember a lot of Bane stuff.
I was born into it, molded by it.
Oh my god. Grief.
Play me something nice, KK Slider. Not even a Batman quote, really. Just a thing I'd like to have happen.
Got to stop him before he sends his men into a trap.
Dispatch, this is Marine 4. Where's the tactical command post? We're supposed to report to Gordon.
TCP is inside the center pillar at the base of the bridge.
10-4.
Any idea how many hostages he's got? Hopefully Gordon gets the word to send in SWAT.
Putting you up on most wanted. You put this out.
Oh, holy shit, he saw you. For all the good it did him, but he saw you. Still can't get over the one, like Bane only, appeared in the animated series a couple of times, but it's like the second time, I swear to God, they had him wearing a GIMP mask.
Same thing.
Makes positively no sense, of course, the scheme thing.
Oh, you know what Mega Driver just reminded me of one of my million game mod ideas that I'll never actually do is you know that game that SCP game where you have to stare at the thing and you can't blink. You know that whole thing?
I know of it.
Yeah, you know SCP, right?
Right.
We're at least that. Okay. Containment Breach, that's the game, yeah. There's a monster in it if you don't look at it, it just kind of teleports to you and breaks your neck, you know? So you have to stare at it, but blinking counts too, so you have to kind of stare at it unblinking as long as you can, you know?
So it's a weeping angel, basically.
Yes, it's a weeping angel. Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't even know Doctor Who, but I know that whenever I talk about this, people go, it's a weeping angel. And then they explain what a weeping angel is. I'm like, oh shit, that is just SCP-173. But I've been through that a few times, so now I know. Where was I? Anyway, I was thinking if you use some kind of eye tracking software, you could actually control the blink from the player, and that would be a cool thing.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So fund my Kickstarter.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That, or you could do like Simon Phoenix in Demolition Man.
Just tear their eye out. You put on the face cam, it's just an eyeball on a stick.
Well, I think that's well, psychedelic eyeball is generally just an eyeball with arms and legs. At least that's how he's always drawn, which is hysterical.
We'll have him versus Jacksepticeye.
Oh yeah.
I'm really stuck on the idea of the eye tracking software.
I
Blinks. That's such a cool idea.
I contacted a company that made like eye tracking stuff because when I was like big into bullet hells and stuff, I thought it'd be fun to like do an overlay of that, you know, because like especially too because stuff like that you don't look at the ship anymore and you look up. It's like I thought it was interesting at any rate, but I guess it's like if you want like really good eye tracking software with like glasses and shit, it's like expensive because I asked them like. Yeah, I kind of want to do that. How much would that be? And they're like, yeah, we could do that. It's like one of those things where it's like, I don't know if I want to tell you the price of this. You know what I mean? Like, you can't afford it.
It's like, yeah, we could do it, but you probably don't want to know.
Yeah.
Mega Driver is suggesting that scene in Clockwork Orange.
There you go.
Dangerously.
Actually, let's just... I don't like how this is starting.
Yeah,
I don't
we're not off to a
either.
good start.
I wanted to at least, like, if I had snapped to the other corner, I could have took down that guy, but it didn't go my way. Is there a counter in Firefly section?
I need to make one of these guards tell me how many bombs Firefly has.
Not
and where they
after
are.
you take him down, no. I remember I was
I guess
looking for it.
unless you wanna count the parts where you have to beat up a couple of henchmen, not against Firefly himself.
Yeah, nothing in the cinematic. I know it kind of looks like it, but... Nice.
Very nice.
I'm astonished that didn't get the jammer guy, but whatever.
It's weird that that has no sound effect, you know?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Theonora 1 says,
Oh,
also
no.
real disappointed they never did Condiment King for these games. I think we're all disappointed about that.
Oh, jeez.
That didn't go well for
Oh my god.
I'm not sure how that like went bad, but
I don't know.
I mean, they're the last two
It
guys.
seemed to come off the rails fast. And you only need to take one of them down. The other one will surrender.
What? Okay, forget it. I have to restart just because that's a little too low.
Oh. Yeah.
Sorry. I'm annoyed because that was going really, really smoothly. But
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like clockwork.
I know. This is, I think, the first. I think this is the third to last Predator room though in the game.
Yeah, because there's still the train area, and there's one in Blackgate, I think.
Yeah. Well, there's like a
The room where
couple
Harley
in
is.
the train area. There's a couple in the train area. Those are a bit smaller
Make
though.
one of these guards tell me how many bombs Firefly has and where they are.
Condiment King would have been the perfect villain to protect the hand from Russians.
True.
Accurate. I swear, I think Condiment King has come up at least once every time we've had a Batman game stream.
And why wouldn't he?
That's Jammer guy, thankfully.
Yes, thankfully indeed. You know, I was gifted one of the sets from the Lego Batman movie, and it had one of the oddball villains in it. But I thought it was Condiment King, but I don't think it actually is. Just a guy with polka dots all over him.
Yeah, that's not Condiment King, but I'm trying to think who it is. It's another obscure one, obviously.
Okay, I surrender.
4 bombs on the bridge, with the largest bombs at each end. I'll need to disarm this.
I don't have the
before going
box
after the
anymore
others.
either. Which would have told me.
Okay, so. Oh yeah, that's right. I have to do this timed puzzle now.
I could probably think of who it was if it was not so late. I'm getting pretty tired.
Sorry.
Yeah, it is already 10 after 2.
Just gonna go for a little bit longer.
One bomb down. Now to find the other 3.
Easy.
There's only 2 more bombs, actually, though, right?
Right.
So I think
But they each have multiple codes.
Yeah.
5-2, command. A target hit a gas main with his flamethrower. Fire in the north end.
Damn it. I'm remotely engaging the fire door in that section to protect the hostages.
You mess up the codes, is it a death? I think it is. I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
I think so, because then the bombs go off.
Right.
Yeah, I think so too. It was enough to the point where I literally had my finger slip. At one point, I couldn't hold the analog stick right. Like, nope, restart. Oh, I found it. It's literally Polka Dot Man. Man's Rose Gallery has certainly had its weird moments over the years.
I think that's a fair way to assess it.
It was never
Subtle, but fair.
The Joker put up the bounty. Now he's behind bars.
I heard, but I still got a score to settle with you.
I'm giving you the rest of the night off.
Alright, so that's Brandon taken care of.
Yeah, take a seat, bud.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I have to do this twice, actually. Because the second time usually goes a little south for me.
Yeah. Yeah, the second time, what I will recommend is to just, since the sniper is right on the side of the door in the second one, just duck right over to that area and yeah, get right up there and take him out. It should be pretty easy from then on. So you've got, as you see, all sorts of little goodies to play with.
This is an automated alert. We are experiencing an emergency. Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit.
Control room to lower this one?
Report. Source of explosion was an oil truck on the bridge surface.
Or no? Okay.
No casualties.
Yes.
Copy. Keep me informed.
Good night, Miss Hedgie.
Night, Miss Hedgie.
Have a good one. I might have to get going too. I gotta open the store in the morning.
I'm sorry. Well. Two. Oops. Okay, this is one I can't see, so.
Oh god. Right. It's always this one.
Oh, jeez.
One, okay. I got a little nervous for a sec there.
Yeah, understandably.
Two.
That must be the fire door Gordon engaged.
True.
Got fire door.
Open the fire door in the train depot so I can disarm Firefly's bomb at the north end of the bridge.
Get off this frequency! Now!
Listen, I'm on my way to disarm the bomb at the south end. Have this door open by the time I get back.
You let me do my job, and stay the hell out of my way!
Damn it. Alfred, there's a fire door blocking my progress. I need codes to get past it.
Alright, so Alfred's on that, so let's go to the north side, train station. Slide under here. Explode this wall or not.
Well, it's really getting to the point where you just kind of know this level backwards and forwards. This area made me nervous as fuck. Whether or not it's for any reason, I don't know, but it just
Yeah, it's one of those things you don't want to find out about.
No. Not after how far we've already had to come to get here.
I don't want to do Bane in the penthouse again.
Hard no. Oh. Or Deathstroke for that matter.
I'd sooner do Deathstroke than Bane.
Nah, I agree with that, honestly.
You actually gotta kind of watch out a little bit, because on your way back, one of those gargoyles is mined. It's usually the last one.
Look out! Move, move! We need more.
I wouldn't do that.
What?
Oh, never mind. Never mind, I thought you were throwing a smoke pellet.
Thought that's what it was too.
That's right, I can't get in front of them.
Always thought that guy was a chump. Who's the penguin? See, that's exactly my point. No one's even heard of this guy, and he's messing with the Falcone. Oh, he's going places, man. Heard he's looking for some muscle too. I might, son. I can't believe this guy.
Okay, here we go.
For fuck's fight.
Hit him.
I can get that other.
Don't forget that you can toss them into the walls. Electric charge will take them right the F out.
We're almost got a charge. Got a charge.
Let the beatings continue.
Until morale improves.
Spoiler alert, morale will not improve. You're really going to be dead.
2, 3. Jerks.
Stun baton.
It's funny because you'd think all the electricity on the edge of the room is more threatening, but no, it's the stick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. 2 down.
On the ground.
That's over with. We have our third and final bomb.
Actually, you can see this one.
Yep. 1. Two.
Go on the opposite end of the bridge.
So we just gotta get to there.
It is almost firefly time already. How about that?
Yep.
I want to see the look on the cop's faces when I blow this bridge into Christmas future. He's burning vehicles now. Half of the bridge is on fire. Keep your distance. Don't provoke him. The bomb squad
I
is
would really
right
like to
here.
pull the old switcheroo on you on that freaking gargoyle.
Before Gordon and his men force Firefly's hand.
Got a
Well,
little worried
that
there.
answered the question.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah. I stopped breathing for a second, like, ah!
How do I get over here? Anyway.
Yeah, you just didn't pick up enough of a run, and I think you jumped at
Little
a
oomph.
weird angle. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Alright, now the part that makes me a little nervous is this predator fight on the way back.
Like I say, first order of business needs to be that damn sniper.
Yep.
He's got the strength of 10 men. Please, don't give me that baloney. He's only one guy, and there's no way one guy could have done all this. Think we should radio Firefly and let him know the bat's here? We don't know the bat's here yet. And Firefly will burn us to...
You can literally get in just underneath him.
It's fine.
That thing just exploded.
shades.
Still wasn't the jammer guy?
Southbound trains are experiencing significant delays.
I hope so.
Thank you for using the GTC.
Easy. Hoorah.
Oh, okay. That's
nice.
That's pretty smart move. Feeling a lot better about this now. Get rid of jammer guy.
In business.
Come on over. Just a little batarang. Nothing wrong with it.
I'm like jammer guy, but
no. I'm especially nervous because this is where I did myself in on one of my runs. Oh dear.
shit.
Go, buddy.
Dang you. Oh, the last guys. Oh, there's two.
Yeah, there's two. Oh, that was the last guy. Interesting.
Oh, the jammer was on the side of the wall. That's right. Damn it.
Gordon, I've defused 3 of them.
If you'd gotten around to the other side there, there it is.
Yep. So.
I know. You got the
fire-
health back.
Do that.
Fire door now?
Alfred, open the fire door.
Fire door now.
Boss fight?
Boss time.
Boss time. Here we go.
Yes, indeed. You got this.
Do I have to do this batarang? Forgot.
No. No, you need to go out the other door.
Oh, yeah.
We thank you for your patience during this
Gonna get that ham.
Oh, yes.
They'll be nicely toasted, courtesy of Firefly.
Right. At least he's good for something.
Fly probably throws a really good barbecue.
You'd think.
I mean, if he didn't, it would be a real shame.
Mayday, we're going down. Repeat. Anyone have eyes on
Missed
airborne?
opportunity.
Command Air 1 is down, sir. No survivors.
Firefly will pay for this.
He's here somewhere. Just gotta keep our eyes on him. You should check the wreckage of that chopper. He might be looking for survivors.
Nah, the bat's smart enough to know no one survived that.
There he is. Looks like it's gonna be a Merry Christmas after all. Take him down, boys.
Any last words, Batman?
Waste up.
Oh, that's ominous seeing his shadow fly by.
And for a solid B-list villain, they did a pretty good job.
Agreed.
With it.
Yeah, and like Deathstroke's not B-list per se, but he's definitely not like considered a Batman villain, I guess, right? So they did a good job on him.
Yeah, he's kind of just a DC villain, I guess. Like, he floats around between various DC properties.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he sometimes has his own anti-hero thing. I think he's got a series right now, actually.
I know he's got a movie coming out. Dear.
Yeah, I saw an ad for something. I thought it was a series. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Burst says his nemesis is actually Robin. Burst, you're gonna have to be
Oh,
more specific.
I knocked that
There's
guy
like
into
5
fire.
Robins.
That makes sense, actually, because he's a Teen Titans villain, first of all.
Do I have to counter Firefly at all? I forget.
I don't think so.
Not this part, anyway.
The end, though, I think, right? Maybe?
I think once you grapple onto him, you're set.
Whoa, shit! He took up a lot of my health. Am I gonna get that back?
Whoa. I would restart it, honestly. I mean, this is not, that bad of a fight, but I don't like that beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the best note to start on.
No. Give it one or two more shots and maybe call it a night, because it's been streaming for about 3.5 hours, which is fine by me, mind you, but
Yeah. Yeah, maybe let's see if we can wrap this up next time.
Let's see if we can get rid of Firefly at least.
Yeah, set us up for one final area.
Well, technically 2, so we gotta go to the Batcave and check on the ham.
Right.
Right.
And I guess Alfred needs some help.
There's only 3 phases to this, I think, right? Like, there's 2 like this, and then like a short platforming thing, and then you fight.
Something like, yeah, it gets you to the new area.
Shit.
That's the other plus with the glue grenade is it prevents him from shooting at you.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I was just thinking about it. It's like there has to be a reason to want to use that. And yeah, because he's struggling against it, he's not shooting at you.
I mean, honestly, I think the glue grenade is pretty useful in general, but I forget about it to an annoying degree, because I know that my life would be easier if I didn't forget about it.
True enough.
Constantine, you're right, by the way, that his cape is a lot less torn up. That's a cool detail to notice.
Yeah, I guess it relies on how much extra work you've done.
Yeah, I guess it means that certain cuts are tied to certain events, so that just kind of triggers them on and off depending on whether or not you've completed them.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, will we make this in a slide this time?
It's your last chance, Lopey.
Hey, there it is.
Yay!
You get a slow-mo scene for it. That's interesting. It did some ballistic armor damage.
Well, wait, I think I got him now.
Yeah, I think you're about there. Ooh, it's tight.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't do this, actually. Oh. Actually, I just gotta survive this part, right?
You're gonna have to pull him down one more time.
I don't like this.
Basically, you can't stop moving. God, he's spraying everything.
Nah.
Yeah, your health is pushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's there to be pulled down. That's the R1 was just just popped up over his head.
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean, I'd rather be safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
We're so close to the end. Now is not the time to chance it.
And look, actually, we don't have to do the whole thing again.
That's good.
It's okay. Look at that. See?
You've got slightly more than half your health, so it's not the worst amount.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this, I mean, a couple of good shots with the glue, and yeah, pretty much.
Jejikal says no need to be playing with fire.
Heyo.
Oh.
She's not done yet. That went like a million times better.
Boy, did it.
I should grapple on the Firefly.
There you go.
There it is. Jeez, give us the cinematic there. Bastards.
There we go.
Alfred, I am in your house. Bruce, Payne, come home. Say your goodbyes. Once
Alfred?
time to turn grief.
My ham?
Alfred the ham.
Is the cloche still over the ham? We need to know.
I have left enough life in you for some final words. If you hurry. Alfred!
Alfred! Alfred! My detective vision is
That's-
down. Hang on, Alfred.
Is that saved yet?
I need to restore detective vision.
I didn't see the saving thing. Oh, there it is.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, it's like you could probably easily enough just resuscitate Alfred and whatever, but, you know.
Saving prompt's not going away yet, so... There it is. Alright, we'll do the rest next time. I think it's pretty late. So thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you all later. Have a good one.